Oh, all right.
It was almost cringy. Almost. I don't know.
He's got the credits
Oh
to back it
God!
up.
Why
though.
is it the first image of me on screen? It looks like I'm jacking off.
Well, I mean,
No.
Jacking off to those ratings on Spotify.
Why is that?
Hey, number one in the U.S.
yeah, crushing it. Crushing it.
Dude, I think it's broken.
Chat.
Hey, Wade,
you guys weren't in on that joke.
Wade.
Now it's just awkward.
No, wait.
No,
Listen,
it's not.
I just want to know, like, when it finally happens. Can you just let me know if Elon Musk prefers sativa or indica, or like what kind of blend he's into? I just want
What
to
the hell are
know.
you talking about?
We did it one time.
When you smoke with Elon Musk, I just want to know, like,
We're gonna smoke anything,
oh,
unless I'm like held at gunpoint or something. I guess.
oh.
Okay, let's do that.
Like if I was
that
being
sound good to you
threatened or
guys?
my
I feel
family's
like-
being threatened and like they're like smoke, and I guess I would do it for that. But like that's probably the only thing.
The only, okay.
Snoke?
I mean, you said. I mean, that might get ratings. I mean, maybe.
Chat saying you're kind of quiet.
I could turn up my gain.
You say that, but why don't you?
Well, because then I get told that Scott, oh my god, it's so loud.
Well, you're fine if you talk, but when you go right into your microphone, then it sounds like you're
Yeah,
What he said.
that's-
motorboating a
that's what I
whale
would've
during
said,
mating
so.
season.
Well, it's rather way messy. Don't worry.
How'd you get quieter if you said you're turning your gain up?
I didn't turn my gain up. I moved my microphone. I didn't even touch.
Hey,
my gain
I'm
yet.
still in a
I
voice.
just grabbed this and then.
Everyone, turn up your gain, Scott. I didn't turn my gain up. I just moved my microphone further away.
I didn't say everybody. I said I can turn my gain up. I didn't say I did turn my gain up. How's that? Sound any different whatsoever?
You sound the exact fucking same.
Of course I
What
do.
mic are you using?
This microphone. The reason why things could be a little bit different, and I can always disable it, and you guys won't notice this because of something that Messy suggested is fun.
Chat, who hears me talking over Scott and doesn't hear Scott? Never mind, Scott stopped talking, so I can't test the audio.
See now. when
All
I
right, so now
talk
who can hear
to
Scott over me?
You, all you hear
Boop, boop, boop.
is
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. This shit is banging.
It's bussin',
Bruh.
actually.
Scary Movie 3. Leslie Nielsen says that.
This soup is bussin'.
wow, Glenn. Whoa, wow, ban.
Thank you, Glenwell.
Well-
I am one of 3 people on the #1 podcast in the United States on Spotify and Apple. Distractible.
Oh boy.
Tell us more.
I don't know anything else about the show.
Yeah, that's nice. You're on it though.
That is super fucking cool, though.
Really funny. We don't deserve it. Our show is about hair,
Yeah.
teratomas, and herms. I've had
I'm
family
at the
reach out like,
teratomas
wait, I've
part.
never watched your content, but I listened to your podcast. What is it you do that has to do with teratomas?
Test.
Yeah, that teratoma discussion was quite high level, I'd say. Very cyberpunk-esque.
I have a
Human
cousin
vending
who works in the
machines.
medical industry. She texted me. She's like, dude, I am obsessed with teratomas. And I was like, great to hear from you, cousin. I'm assuming you watched the podcast.
No.
I thought maybe it was
No,
just
I
a
didn't.
She
confession.
listened to the podcast.
Wait, did you guys talk about it on your podcast? That's crazy. I was just messaging you that just to talk about it.
Oh. Yeah, but everyone, listen to episode 2 on Monday. We have to keep up the woo woo. Everyone listen like 10 times. Download it on every app and help us.
I already did.
Oh, babe. I don't do anything and I downloaded it on
You know
2
how
separate
people
apps.
mine for Bitcoin? I mine your podcast for downloads.
No. Question, Wade.
What?
Speak
Oh,
up.
no, that was funny.
Question, Wade. The
Uh-huh.
Podcast. What radio station can I get that on?
Oh,
It's AM.
1-800 Spotify.
That's a long number for an AM station.
Yeah. Well, I'm not usually up in the AM. I'm more of a PM kind of guy.
Is
Yeah,
that,
all
is
right,
that
was
loud
pretty
enough
good.
for
That's
you?
pretty good.
Thank you.
I've
Honestly,
never been to AM.
kinda.
PM.
Is
Hear
that-
jokes
is
like
better?
that and more on Distractable. Am I selling it?
Yeah, I
Test.
think you did a
When do
really
we
good
get
job.
merch, by the way?
Test.
I don't know.
Am
That's
I
a great
loud
question.
enough now?
Because I would totally
Test.
buy like a poster or
So,
a shirt with that thing that you guys have as your album artwork?
Exclusive insider info here. The episode that released was actually like the last episode we recorded. So we referenced
It
things
wasn't
like
even
a
the first
website. We referenced like a website and all kinds of stuff that don't exist yet. So like it was a total shit show. we're like, dude, just check this out on the website. That doesn't exist yet because we did not know that was going to be the first episode. They reached out. They're like, hey, we want to do hair first. And we're like,
Oh,
okay.
Well, they were
you just
right.
listen to the
They
other
were
ones,
right.
They were, but it's still a total like it was such a shit show because we're like, we had to re-record because the intro for that one was like it was all set up differently because like we do the points thing. So at the very end, we're like, oh, so and so's gonna win.
I haven't finished it yet. Don't spoil.
Okay. I couldn't tell you what actually ends up happening
So-
at the end of that one. We've recorded so much.
Am I louder or not? Because I turned my gain up 20%.
Not really.
No.
The only difference is if you were here talking or here talking. And your problem is you talk quietly when you sit back here and then you lean in and scream. No,
Hi,
I'm an
Scott.
ugly duckling? Scott, come on.
I have Panera bread.
That's a pretty good place to be.
Mm.
How good is the art
For-
though? Undistractable. The art, I love it.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I want like a poster of it.
Yeah.
Oh, like your big thumbnail?
Yeah.
Test.
It's
Does this
pretty cool.
change anything
Is this weird to
whatsoever?
say? Every time you've done a charity thing, Wade, like a shirt or something.
How
I've
about
always
now?
thought That.
Am I loud enough?
Oh, Jesus God.
You're a little bit louder.
Hey,
Sorry, Pat, if you ask
Scott,
me
I can
something,
hear
you
you
have to
now.
tell me via Morse fucking code.
Okay, how about now?
I don't know, man. I just hear ringing. Or as Vision would say, I just hear you.
Because that's what her voice sounds like.
He's dead.
Sounds like high pitched ringing.
So is this better for you?
Wanda?
Yeah.
Be a very different show.
Well, when you ask to turn up the volume 65 times, the volume's gonna get turned up. I was like, all right, marginals.
Yeah,
not
Scott, can you just type to us for the rest of the episode?
helping. I can. All right.
What were you
Okay.
asking me, Pat?
I wasn't asking. I was telling you something.
Oh, what'd you tell me, Pat?
Is every time you've done like a charity shirt, like you specifically, or you've done something that revolves around like a design, I've always bought it. Is that weird?
No. That's
Like
how I
your-
probably pay my bills.
You have your Lord Minion like kite charity shirt. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I still have that.
I have 2 of those. The first time you guys did like a drunk Minecraft like charities thing for your like each of you guys got like
You
a
told me I
shirt.
have a shirt. Yep.
I
the
only
three of
bought
us.
yours.
I bought all 3, but yeah, I think I got 2 of mine.
Mark's head just took up so much of his shirt. I was like, I don't want a big shirt of Mark.
Yeah.
Yours is the only one that's actually kind of like yours and Bob's are pretty nice, pretty symmetrical.
That was a full head of hair, clean shave Wade, right? That like my old logo almost.
Yeah,
You can change that
This is good.
logo? Or you're gonna keep it?
I don't know. I need to reach out to Haley's Comet Art about it if I want to change it up.
just add the hair from here to here.
Just migrate it down like life did.
So did they ever see a picture of you prior to drawing it?
No, we
They drew it a long
actually
time ago.
we just described. We got into a call with the artist, and we're like, tall, handsome, bald man, and they're like, ugh.
It's like those yeah, the bald part I'm gonna ignore and just
Yeah.
It's
No
like
artist
those,
that's ever drawn me has actually gotten to see me first. They just guessed.
See,
the police sketch artists.
Wade actually goes and gets Botox off of the art's rendition.
Yeah, I put dead whale's sperm in my face, depending on how.
What?
That's not what Botox is. It's botulism.
They lied to me.
Yeah, they charged you extra for
What did I
nothing.
put in my face? Oh god.
Look at the size of this bread that I got with my like, I mean, like, look at this.
Oh.
It's pretty freaking big.
That's a big piece of
Big
bread.
Wow.
piece of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. wow.
That's a double Pepsi
Damn.
bread.
That's
Damn.
that's like an extra quarter of a cent worth of bread. Oh my god.
Even you,
God.
Treadmill, you've never seen my face.
So Rita, what did we do last week?
Oh,
That's nice.
oh,
Hey Scott, can you like shake the image while you
Shake
talk? So So yeah, hold on. I have to go to
All
the
right,
laptop.
yeah. So listen, last week, what we did was
Todd and I we went
we,
shopping.
yeah, we went shopping, and then we went, and then what was that thing that we? Oh yeah, we talked to the priest. He was on the up and up. Everything was good with him. So we let him go. You know, it's all good. Yeah. Anyways, like so, me and
I'm gonna
Todd,
ruin it for you guys.
We got a
all jumped
divorce
in
because like the
our
papers
D&D
on
chat. We're like, what happened last week?
What?
Yeah,
None
we
of
all
us
forgot.
remembered.
No,
None of us
guys,
remember.
don't worry about it. I take care of it.
Even
I got
even
notes
the
right here.
DM was the one that started. Scott's like, so what actually happened last week?
No, the DM never shows up to the session drunk. You do.
Okay, Sigmund Freud.
Oy vey.
Isn't Sigmund Freud the one who says we all want to bang our moms?
Yeah.
Excuse
I
me.
think-
Why'd you say it like that, Messi?
Why
Yeah,
did
it
Wade?
was
Why
like
did
energy
Wade
college.
say it like that? Wade's like, I'm definitely in this bucket that Sigmund Freud was talking about. So guys,
he did say we. He did say we.
pick up girls.
I mean, you
I
definitely
feel
had
like that
that.
was the thing that Norm would probably talk about.
Oh shit, you're my cousin? That's kind of far.
I don't know
I
if
need
it's
some
normal to date your
closer
cousin
relation.
or whatever, but I mean, I guess if you say it is, I'll try it.
I guess I can give it a whack. What was that?
What Wade looked like at the start of the stream.
Oh yeah.
I like how a lot of people are like, why is Pat in a maid's costume? And I'm just not going to answer.
It's not a costume, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, and why are you judgmental
So-
about it? Messy.
So I wasn't planning on playing Resident Evil Village like at all. But
It's good though,
I,
right?
I made it a incentive for chat. If we hit 10K out of our 20K goal for St. Jude, then I would do it. And so we hit that. And so now I was expected to play it. And so chat raised the offer, like, if we hit it, you got to do it in the maid outfit. So I am a traveling maid.
Did they make you do D&D in it too?
They made me do it.
You just like have that on hand, or is that for?
Well,
No, I
thanks
had
for
to buy it.
punishing us too, chat.
You had to buy it.
I mean, I don't believe him. I think he
You
has.
like it
That's
from
right
like a Spirit Halloween, or
No.
I like to think
No.
every time a maid
That was
finishes
absolutely
cleaning a
custom.
room, she's just like, afterwards.
fuck it.
This will be dirty next week.
Finish
But yeah,
cleaning
so
my room,
I'm a
tax write-off.
traveling maid going to the castle Dimmadome.
Oh,
and I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to trying to get paid for an actual
Tidy
good
things up.
job. Sure. I found out today that there's another fucking maid in that castle. Bitch is gonna die.
Eat her heart, take
'Cause-
her power.
That's what I'm saying. I need to consume her.
Whoa. Whoa. Business partner.
No competition.
No, you don't. You join the competition and
Business
then you expand the horizons.
expense.
Oh, okay.
I got a
Wow.
cough now.
I just want to say, after you kill her, if there's any body parts you can conserve, I heard that the black market does deal with large
I
volumes.
I kept her on me. She's on my belt loop.
What the?
Okay,
Fuck?
cool, perfect.
I'm gonna take this off though because it's like squishing my head.
Yeah, that looks a little painful.
It's kind of painful. I look weird now.
a little uncomfortable.
I might fall asleep
Now?
today
Nah.
during the episode. I'm only on an hour's sleep and I'm very tired.
Well, luckily we're not having a super.
Did we get a long
they
rest
know
in
that?
last episode?
Did we
What?
tell them that?
Did we long rest last episode?
Dude, I don't remember exactly
Yeah.
where it ended.
Yes.
Let's pick up with exactly where it ended, because you guys did the conversation. You did a whole bunch of shit and ended last session having the conversation with the priest. And we actually ran an extra hour last week
We
when
did
I was
sleep before we talked to him because you were like, "Are you sure?"
Yes,
We're like,
'cause
"Yeah."
I
Oh,
went
that's
yeah,
right,
I've-
you did.
and I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
my
yeah.
memories
I've got all
back.
my
And-
lucky dice
and-
back as well.
And I was like, we should totally just like end the session now because I'm like falling asleep right now. And you guys are like, no, we talking now. And I was like, I
We
am
wanted to do it when the Witcher was
100%
present.
Here for this conversation right now, I am totally aware of what's transpiring. And so we had the conversation or whatever. And you guys learned like a whole bunch of shit from him because you finally got him to be honest or whatever it was. I think you like started removing body parts or something. I don't know. No.
I shot by his leg or something.
We
Yeah.
threatened him a lot, and then Pat was like in his mind, and
Yeah, I detected thoughts on him, which is why I'm missing one level 2
And he
spell.
was all like, "Hey, I think they believe me."
He's like, I'm winning. And then we
He's like,
started
"Hey,
tickling
you,
him.
get
And
out of
then
my
we went, Uncle,
head."
Uncle. And then he just kind of spewed knowledge for us and just kind of gave up.
Now, do you think that the maid costume makes you like more or less into tickling?
Do you think he heard any of what we said?
I feel like I'm empowered. I tried to throw a baby away in the trash and
Okay.
flush it down the toilet.
Haven't we all?
too.
It didn't work.
I was trying to find
You
other
mean a
places
video
to put
game
it.
or in real life?
In the
Did I
beginning of
mention
Resident
she was
Evil 8,
my baby?
Yeah,
Yeah, in the beginning of Resident Evil 8. That's
you
what I
pick
was
up your
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, I know. I played. That's what I meant too. The baby.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, good recap. So I want to cast magic missile.
So you guys finished the the conversation.
I'd like to summon Bag of Holding.
I got that in my backpack.
You guys finished the conversation with the priest, and then I honestly wasn't 100% sure where you were going immediately next.
Fuck, fine.
Yeah, without Rena here, we didn't either. That's why we were like, hey, we're doing an episode. You're like, yeah, we planned it out. And then we got here and you're like, did we plan it out?
You, the DM.
So we're
The one
here.
that tells us the story.
We don't help. Yeah, glorious
Let me get in roll
storytelling
20
leader.
here,
We don't help
man.
fucking know where it's gonna go without. Rena's just standing there like, and you. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go do our own adventure. You stay there.
She
See you later, Talia.
freezes solid for an episode. Yeah.
Tyler, I need to text you. I was on the phone all day, Tyler. I need to text you.
Tyler.
Where were we going?
Hey, Tyler.
next?
I like the things you do.
I think we're gonna go talk to the captain of the guard
Hey,
and be like,
Tyler.
the priest said, meh, 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 meh. And she was gonna be like, he what? And then she was gonna chop off his head, and then we were all gonna go our separate ways.
Because I know you have the intentions of eventually heading back south again to go speak to the whatchamacallit, the
Baroness.
Baron. Is it Baron Duchess?
I thought it was not Duchess. It was Baroness.
I thought it was Baroness, and I thought it was Duchess, but we said Baroness is like
It's
we were
your
dumb.
story. You decide.
It's whatever you want her to be, bro.
Then she's a Duchess.
All right, change it. Change the lore.
How did you say you
Chat
forgot this
no longer
existed? Like you
canon.
forgot our show existed?
That's what he said. Yeah.
My soul. Is this because we killed your Fire Knight?
Fire Knight. You've been playing Raid too much. Just like we
What's-
killed his Ice Golem.
It was
I
the
gotta-
Apocalypse
I'll be
Kikimor.
right back.
Kikimor is the word. What did I
Kikimor.
say?
It's just Fire Knight.
If you rearrange the letters in Fire Knight, you get Kikimor.
I don't think it is. Only 1K a night.
How many K's are in Kikimor?
Are there two?
Are you sure?
I
You
don't-
sure it's not like a CH?
At least.
You sure it's not
Yeah,
like
at
a CH?
least two. I'm
Tyler, ignore my
pretty sure it's
text.
at
I
least
can't
two.
type. I tried to tell
New
Tyler
expansion
something
came out
tomorrow,
yesterday.
Sunday or Monday, Jane. That wasn't what I was trying to say.
New expansion of D&D came out yesterday. You guys check that out? Any of you guys get the book?
What book?
Does it look good?
Oh, yeah. Is that the one with
Ravenloft something? Van Richen's Guide to
Olaf's Treasures.
Ravenloft.
Is it Olaf's Treasures?
No, it's not. That sounds like a Frozen short.
I think that is a Frozen
Pick
short.
the lock. Pick the lock.
You know you wanna pick the lock.
You have a carrot for a car.
Do you want to rob a snowman?
We can do it now or then.
All right. I know you're going to go speak to the commander, the captain
Yeah,
of the
of course
guard.
we were. For what?
To fill her in, because obviously you got the information, but you're working in conjunction with the local authorities.
Were you
especially
paid for this?
since
Did Atelier ever officially take a contract for this?
She never officially took a contract. No.
God damn it.
This was all my idea.
You suck. Memory lost guy with claw hands.
And the
Number
other thing,
one.
the other thing that you guys had was the three small moon spheres, like the marble-sized moon
Go
spheres.
make some werewolves and make a problem until they pay us.
They were trying to figure out what was going on there, and they were the children that you got back, and you weren't 100% sure what was going to happen with all of the kids. You just know that the Lady Grundle seemed to be different after
she's
what had
dead.
transpired beforehand because of what happened with Messi. she seemed to behave differently afterwards. But like what that was, why that was, you guys had kind of like assumptions. Maybe what she was aspiring towards started to take over who she was or who she actually was, started to da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You had conversations about that sort of a thing, but never got the official answers, if even answers like that could be found from that. That's kind of like the other little bits of detail that you had gathered that day. Other than that, why don't we might as well just go jump into the conversation with the actual captain. But hey, why is the Witcher not with us to go speak with the captain? That's, I mean, honestly, the Witcher is going to go because the Witcher's kind of annoyed with the captain and the lack of interaction and whatnot the captain has had. But she also needs to go and make sure the area is secure in case there's any more of these things around. So she's just going to go about and start searching to make sure everything's safe. So you guys can go more or less do the chatty, talky thing while she's going around and securing and make sure everything's safe.
So she wants us to make her a deal without her present.
I mean, that's what Dorian's already done anyways.
Yeah, he is a good talky guy. That's true.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, good luck, Pat.
Yeah.
Try
Thanks,
not to
man.
kick any more people.
Can't promise
Or-
that.
Kick the right people the wrong way. All right, so the you guys, when you come stepping out of the room, you of course should be asking to speak to the captain and whatnot. Italia would excuse herself, saying she'd be like, "We got what we needed from him. The captain, I'm sure, is not going to be too much use. See if you can find anything else from her. I'm just going to make sure that no more of this is going to be happening. Any other signs? Werewolves sometimes will travel in small packs, so I'll just see if there's any signs in the woods nearby that any of them could potentially be here." And she kind of like storm off with her, RBF, because she's in a good
Royal
mood.
boyfriend?
I knew it.
Todd, the royal boyfriend. So you guys start heading out to go speak to the
Roast
captain.
beef sandwich.
Roast beef sandwich.
Do you guys want? Since you mentioned sandwich, I have to ask this question. Pat, what is the defining difference between a sandwich and a burger?
Do you have to ask this?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can move on.
Is a corn dog still a corn dog without the stick?
If it is deep fried inside that corn stuff, then yes,
Sure.
cornmeal. Yeah. I
No,
don't
it's
like
pigs in a
corn dogs,
blanket.
though. No, that's inside those
Nope.
tin things.
My lightsaber
Mine?
won't light up.
I told you need lithium-ion batteries or lithium beryllium batteries or.
Are
Same,
you
bro.
want two?
Don't you?
Why didn't I
Wait,
think of that?
Messi, do you feel left out?
Wait, do you have one, Scott?
No.
Then no, I don't feel left.
It's even got
Thanks.
a belt clip that can dangle.
Dude,
from
mine does too.
Brittany, I want a lightsaber.
Mine's dangly.
Brittany.
Leia's doesn't do that. Well, I guess on the bottom it does. It's got like a little ring on the. And then there's just the weirdness
All my
of like.
friends have one.
Then there's the weirdness of Darth Maul's. I just don't have the second blade in. But like,
Don't hold it, dude. You can't hold the blade when you turn it.
I've got Darth balls.
Why is it still? How have you not thrown that away from your office
It's
yet?
part of my aesthetic.
Okay.
a business expense.
I was gonna say, do you get a tax? Did you get a tax credit on that at some point in time? Like, would you?
I doubt that specifically, but maybe.
No.
If I bought it, I would have, because I would have bought it with my business card.
Nice.
Chat. Brittany won't buy me a lightsaber.
So wait, do you know how on your podcast you guys were talking about like stapling hair onto bodies and like hair additions instead of hair removal? You know what I'm talking about?
I wouldn't know. I'd have to go listen to the Distractable podcast on Apple or Spotify right now to refresh my memory.
Okay, well, I just figured you'd seen it because it's #1 trending on Spotify podcasts, but that's cool. I was just gonna mention, do you think people will do that with animal hair and like feathers and shit? They'll get like,
Well, yeah, you can't wear fur around your neck, but what if the fur is part of your neck?
if they like stick it in your fucking head and shit. Just
Yeah.
something to think about. That's all. Like wolf.
Like if you go
pelt.
and you kill some like rare, near extinct animal, it's
And they
like
can
you
inject
can't wear
its
it
hair
around
into
your
your
neck, but they never tell you you can't make it part of your body.
Exactly. Yeah. I was just thinking about that. That's all. You can get like feathers on your arms and maybe like
I could have
fly.
elephant tusk dick.
You already can.
Interesting. I was okay. Now, do you think that the reason why they wanted to go with the hair podcast first is because they thought that maybe that'd be a direct attack against JRE, Yeah, be like, well, let's talk about hair because we know somebody doesn't have any. This will really like go for that throne. No,
Joe Rogan.
yeah, Joe Rogan experience. Jerry.
Oh,
It's called
Yeah, he's
Jerry.
bald.
wait, we're on Audible. I don't even know where we're at, Gathane. Look, they don't tell us these things.
Are you number one on Audible?
No, I don't think we're anywhere on Audible. Or is it even on Audible? Oh, hey, we're on Audible. How we doing over
Audible
there?
podcast. Let's see.
Huge.
I'll promote that better this coming weekend. If you guys know where our podcast is, please let me know.
Well, you're not on the trending for podcasts on Audible, so I don't think you're
We'll
there.
have to fix that. Episode 2 is gonna be a banger.
Episode 2, everywhere and Audible.
And Audible. Wait, can you download more than one book yet on Audible? I have no idea.
Is Audible? Today's episode is not sponsored by Audible. Audible, it's for books and learning,
Wait, you can only download one book a month on Audible?
or one distractible podcast. Because we're on Audible.
I think is a better way to say that. A better phrase. And
Oh,
you know, I
And-
actually read the entire first Witcher book on Audible. It was read to me by someone else, actually.
Wow.
Speaking
It's
of
not- it's
Witcher,
not
are
reading.
we playing a Witcher
It's
game?
not- it's not
That's
reading.
crazy. We should.
It's not reading
We
if
should
somebody
get
reads
back
it
to
to you.
the game.
It's not
I
reading
was,
if
I was
somebody reads it to you.
literally trying to. I did. I was trying to segue back in so we get back on track
Oh.
to make up for my previous mistake, but
speaking
Scott
of
decided
hair,
to shoot it down.
Atelia has hair, and she's a Witcher. Wow.
Where is she? Oh, she
She-
left.
she just
oh,
walked
we're
out,
all-
so you
Captain,
can go-
my captain.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
All right, let's go talk to the captain. Yeah.
So Rena goes out and walks off, and shortly after she walks off, you guys kind of coming out, you'll see the captain come around the bend, and you can see that she gestures towards Rena, who had walked off. Not Rena, sorry, Atelia, who had walked off, and you can kind of see that they're having like a quick aside with one of the other guards, who kind of like, so you can clearly tell it's one of those like, where's she going? And they say something and nods, and then kind of like looks past that guard and sees the group of you there, looks back over at Atelia, who's walking off, and then starts walking over towards the group of you, and says, he's still in the office?
Yep.
Did you get what you needed?
I don't fucking remember. Did we?
We got some answers.
That was accurate.
I'm just trying to remember them.
Yeah, I don't
I
remember. that.
believe he told us that he was working with Grundle from the beginning on this project, and that he was trying to modify the children to be able to defend themselves in this harsh world they now grow in. I think he
My light bulb's back.
He was intentionally doing this?
yes, and Lady Grundle was assisting, and he seemed to think it was for a good cause, but he's caused quite a bit of problems, I'd say.
It's possible all the children could be infected, and so in order to make sure that they're inspected, we have a test we can perform, even though that may be against the norm.
She looks at you.
Yes, there are possibly more werewolves or were-infected children and staff members here. I believe I may be able to cure them if we want to try that.
Okay. What do you need?
I need them to turn when I'm standing next to them, and I'll gather all the supplies I need.
Now, hold
I
up.
do believe the shack behind the church, while partially damaged, the shackles in the back remained intact.
That's actually where I just came from. They were showing me what they had found back there.
We may have to utilize that facility, or
Let me cut you off for a second here.
Oh, shit.
Listen, it's been a long time since I was a little kid listening to ghost stories, but I thought the old legend said that werewolves only turn during a full moon. But here we are. Last night was far enough from a full moon.
we
Yes,
have a
Magic balls.
the Lady Grundle was able to found a device or some yeah. Thank you, Wade, for saying that. Had a device or some kind of magic object that she was using to force people to turn in that moment.
Kept a
and
pair
see
of
if
these orbs in a little sack.
Thank you, Wade. Oh, Derb. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Atelia's got them in her pack.
So Italia has a sack of balls.
She's got all of our balls, sir.
She
Always
nods and
has.
says, "Makes sense. I mean, she's quite the woman."
Yeah, she has all of her balls in her purse.
And then
In her
This
satchel.
is off to a great start. I'm just gonna say.
In her purse, she's got the whole scrotum in her.
Rena's gonna listen to this in the future and be like, "Why? Why? Why?"
Out of everything you guys could have talked about, you talk about that.
You and me, Bear, in her purse. You and me.
All right, moving on.
Thanks, Derb.
Pretty tough.
So she says,
learned some Dorian.
Thanks for singing that in front of the captain of the guard, Derb.
"Yeah."
Oh,
She
yeah.
says. She says. Now I gotta get back to it. She says to you, so if you have these orbs that can transform them, is this something that can be used, say, tonight, right now? Because there's a real full moon happening in just a few days' time. As a reminder, remember the significance of a real full moon. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yes.
we have the material. We know the materials we need to collect to make more, but we only have small ones. I'm not sure how effective they are. I think we do. Hold on, don't.
We
do
have
that
the
face,
smallest balls of them all.
Wade. Okay, I'm pretty sure we had. Wait, no, I don't think he knew how they were made. Actually, I thought he told us,
you
but
don't know
maybe
how
he
they're
told
made.
us that she. I think he told us that she figured it out. And he has no idea how she
Correct.
did it. So never mind. So we only have the two small balls then. Yeah,
3.
Oh,
We
two
have 3?
small balls.
one for each of us.
Pog, dude. Huge pog.
There's 2 shackles and 3 balls.
think
It's
I've
a
seen this movie.
party.
Okay. So she says, is this something that you can do today then?
Yeah, how many children can you... I'm going to word this carefully. How many of these attempts can you do per day to cure them of this?
I know there are, I believe, 6 children here. I can do 2 today, 3 tomorrow, ish. I think I could do 6. I could do 3 today, 3 tomorrow. Yeah,
So-
I could do
so
6.
I
I could do
can-
6
3
in 2
today
days.
and
2
3
days.
tomorrow. That'd be great.
But hold
You would-
on, was this
2 days.
something that was done to all of the children? Because we know that they were, by what was reported to me, everything that we've discovered, there were originally
Right.
7 of them. But one of them wasn't really one of the children. That left 6 behind, and you found a book that was rating them between different values. Do we know which of the children, because you have that book in your possession, do we know which
Yes.
children were found inside the woods walking off with Grundle,
Yes,
comparatively?
but we were aware that Grundle was attempting to achieve transmissibility between people with this wear disease.
Mm-hmm.
We
A
also
virus,
have
if
to
you
cure 7 and the priest still from this as well.
Well, why
Right.
don't we, since those ones are already transformed, are those ones, and again, please bear with me as I'm trying to grasp all of this. Since those ones are
Us
already
too.
transformed, is this something that would be more or less difficult for them, for you, for
I have no
the
idea.
situation?
I think we had that answer, but I don't remember it.
You once they're fully transformed, it's always going to be that much more difficult. So
Yeah,
so
but they
so
haven't
for 7,
So every
he's-
small transformation.
Seven's full
Okay.
transformation has happened in multiple full moons now, 2 full moons now, right? Whereas the one where he got arrested, and the one before that, no, the one where he got arrested was the first full moon. The second one was coming up. Whereas the other guy was literally last night. So the children have
Yeah,
not even had a fake one.
Yes, the children will be a lot simpler. as far as the priest and Seven goes, I think the priest might still be able to be saved, but Seven, I'm not sure. Plus, we don't know where he's run off to yet, do we?
We're looking for him. I'm hoping that Atelia is going to be able to find him.
Okay.
Because we only have
Well-
5 days before the full moon.
Unfortunately. So let's get this started, because we only have so much time to work with. If you have that book with you, let's cross-reference and find out which children you found inside the woods, which ones were rated in which direction, and so on. And let's, I don't know if you need the things that you have to accomplish this task of trying to... We'll use the priest for the experiment. I think we can all agree that's not so bad of a first approach, rather than doing this on kids. When everybody seems amenable to that. She
I
says...
agree.
Good.
I believe both transformations we've encountered have also happened at night, so it may have to wait until night falls for it to work. We're not sure, to be honest.
It's a good point. Honestly, you slept away a good portion of the day anyways. I'm sure you're famished at this point. Listen, I need one more thing, too. Before this priest can be properly punished, because as much as I believe what it is that you're saying, and as much as I want to act upon it, we're obviously going to use him for this experiment first, but more than that, I've never actually witnessed one of these werewolves. I didn't see it at the guard station, guard tower, sorry, and I did not see it last night with him either. So I'm going to have to witness some degree of the truth behind this before I can see his sentencing. Either that, or he's going to have to come clean to me again.
Jerv's just gonna like reveal the scratch across his armor. Be like, you may want to stay back a little bit.
I'm gonna try to persuade her not. It's the captain of the guard we're talking to, right? Or did she leave?
Correct.
With
Yes,
Taylor?
yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to persuade her not to be there, or just to kind of just take, that she doesn't need to see this transformation.
What's your approach to the persuasion? You can, of course, roll in a moment, but like, what is your reasoning for that?
Dorian would probably stop leaning against the door or whatever as this whole conversation is kind of unraveled, and he would just be saying like, these werewolves, even though just turned, are extremely dangerous. By bringing more people here, we just to see them transform would just it would only endanger everybody else. The less people, the better.
Especially
saying.
if they are able to transmit this weird disease, then perhaps turning is a catalyst in this, and maybe a guard here or something could just happen to get infected or something. It's not worth the risk.
Next thing you know, it spreads even faster.
All right, hold on. Messi,
Not only will you have Kiki Moore on your doorstep, you'll also have this new virus. Infection, I'll say infection.
Messi, you have to roll a deception, because you know it's spread through attacks, not through witnessing it. So you have to roll a deception because you added that lie in there. And if you succeed, then Pat has advantage.
Damn. Sorry, bro.
You
Why
think I
for
need?
Deception.
You're about to crush this, bro.
I think I'm pretty good at deception. Uh-oh.
You have disadvantage, Pat.
Oh, fuck.
Like, yeah, if you see them transform, you might transform too.
5% chance of me
She
eating
looks
my
at you.
words.
She looks at you and says,
6,
Oh, shit.
17.
No, because it's disadvantage. It doesn't apply. Yeah, that doesn't apply. Does it
Either?
apply?
Super luck?
Hmm?
Lucky?
Why wouldn't this apply?
Why would it apply?
Because I'm a master at saying the right thing at the right time. Would you not
But
say
you
this
have-
is not the right time?
You have disadvantage on the roll, though. It's not a normal roll. So disadvantage equates to -5. I could see that as being an automatic 12.
Fine, I'll try a lucky dice. We'll see
But
what happens.
when you say that, Messi, when she looks at, when you said,
How do I do this as a normal dice for a lucky dice? It's just run as normal.
You just roll as
Just roll
normal.
a single one, I think.
And correct. And Messi,
I didn't
she
know-
looks at you and says, "So aren't you all at risk then?" That was her counter to your bad deception. Oh God. Well, we know which one you're taking.
The 14.
The 8. Okay.
Hey, do you want to luck it?
Oh, get out of here.
So
Talk
she
to us.
she looks at you and says, "Then wouldn't you all be at risk then?" She kind of like allows the silence to linger as and Bear's like, "Oh, maybe I went a step too far," and then finally looks like takes in the moment, like it's like that like what is it called, a silent cell, when you just like you wait, you just allow the air to hang there while she makes a decision herself, and then finally she says,
If we are at risk, we have a witcher that follows us
"That's
around.
not a
that
silent cell, Pat." Go ahead.
is if we are at risk, we travel with a witcher who can promptly end us if we get out of hand.
Changes the logic she was going down, but she goes,
Thank you.
well, she was going to go along with it anyways, but so she says, I think it's important that I witness this, because if I don't witness it, then I can't come to a proper sentencing for him. Fine. If we can't prove that they are becoming werewolves, then I'll just have to sentence him to imprisonment instead of death.
That's fine if we can cure him.
Please know this is for yours and the rest of the town's safety. We don't do this lightly.
I get it, but it does make things more difficult to believe when we don't have evidence before any one of us. But again, I believe you. It's just carries less weight, unfortunately. And you can see it's one of those things where Rena's pooping. It's one of those things where she you can clearly tell it's not that she lacks the believing of you. It's just that if she reports this to her superiors and like, did you witness this? And she's like, I was told by very reputable sources, but you had the opportunity.
Representatives of a witcher, though.
Anyway, so back to the game. So yeah, she concedes.
Rena's pooping. That's all.
Yeah.
Do we when we killed Lady Grundle, do we just leave her body out there?
Yeah, she's just left their ass up on the air, stuck to a tree stump.
Should we tell them?
We also never found. I think we mentioned that, but we never even found where she was going.
It's funny.
Nope.
Because we're talking about Grundle. Wade's phrase just made me think like face down, ass up. That's the way she liked to. And I'm just like, that's funny because it's Grundle. That's
Like to what? What rhymes with up? Sup? Cup?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Back to the game. Back to the game. So she says, all right then. You still didn't answer the question. What do you need from me? You have the shed. The guards will stay as far back as you need them to be. You have the book. Should we go over those details now?
You have some manpower we don't have, and well, we did leave Lady Grundle's body out. She was taking the children somewhere. We don't know exactly where she was going, but there may be a place, facility, something that is out that direction, and might be best to find it and figure out what's going on there.
Yeah. Do you think perhaps that's where the Witcher was heading to? She did go walking off into the woods.
Well,
Possibly, but we didn't quite find where Lady Grundle was going.
Fair enough.
he's either going there or going to find Seven. Yeah.
Very well. I will have a group of guards go start scouring through the woods in that direction and see what it is that we can find. I'm here with you until nightfall, so
Look for the broken tree. I kicked it down myself.
she laughs at that because you're like a scrawny little minstrel dude, and you're like, I kicked it down myself, and she like laughs because she's figuring that the minstrel's telling a joke. But then I imagine you look at her like with a serious face, like, nah, bro, legit.
Yeah, and Bear will look at her like confused.
I
Why is
kicked
she
it
laughing?
down.
And then she actually will take will stop and kind of give you a look and be like, all right.
You did kick it
It's a very
down.
small tree.
I believe everything you say.
Huh?
You got
I
away
would
with
even
words,
show off my
funny man.
calf muscles. It's like,
No,
I'd
no,
lift
no.
up
Little
my
bard, he
maid's
lifts up
skirt.
his legs, he got Schwarzenegger-sized calves.
No, it's
If you
more
throw
than
off
that, Pat. Like, it's one of those things where you say that, and she like takes a step back and actually for the first time kind of like judges you a little bit differently. It's like, he is pretty cute, isn't he? I'm like, all right.
He's got a strength.
And then he
eight,
shows
doesn't
off for calves, and he has to roll all persuasion with disadvantage now.
Why? What's the matter with his calves?
Way too big.
It's not
Unnatural,
tree kicker
really.
calves.
Hey, I have big calves. What's the matter with big calves?
Oh, you roll
Nothing.
normal.
I have massive
Pat.
calves.
You roll with advantage, Pat.
Hog, dude.
Okay, you roll with
See her
advantage, Pat. Let's go.
crushing.
Let's take that.
She
Yeah,
gushing.
I got tree trunk legs.
Last
Especially after that tree trunk hit me in the nuts.
Watch out for termites.
thing. I would like, the children have been through a lot, but if we could keep them separated and not anywhere near the shed, so we can keep them isolated, that might be best as well. I don't want them to witness anything if it were to go wrong.
We'll make sure that everybody's taken care of, but we're going to keep all concerned potential werewolves near enough by that you lot are going to be the ones taking care of them. Again, I'll stick around until sunset. I'll have another couple of guards around here until sunset in case anything gets strange. Keep an eye on things, but we'll give you your space after that.
All right. Perfect.
Let's go look in that book.
It's the map. It's the map.
So you guys go and go back into the place where, you kind of like click the book. I imagine you're not going in the office with the guy and having the conversations full blown in front of him. You're gonna be having it aside from him, right? So inside of like a different room, you're going over the details that you haven't said there, and looking at it, and it actually seems as though messy because you were the one that discovered this. You were the one that did all the research. Blah 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 blah. That the 4 children out of the 6 that she went walking off with, strangely enough, those are the lowest rated children. Like the children that were rated 1 and 2 were the ones that were left behind, and the 4 that were walked off are the ones rated 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We need to roll to try to figure out what we think that might mean. Or can we
Gem
just-
Squad. You have, unfortunately
two
have,
theories.
there's no way that you can roll to figure that out, Wade.
Well, just
you're-
to see
you're-
if we have a theory. We would lean. Messi knows Grundle. That's why I asked.
Yeah, but your biggest
I
source
have
is
2
that she's
theories.
dead. But go ahead.
Yeah, 2
Malu,
theories.
hello.
The reason that she was taking the bottom 4 was either sacrificed for something. She was like, these people are worthless to me. They can't turn, whatever. Let's just take them and get rid of them. That's theory 1. Theory 2 is maybe the people she visited the most are different and don't need the extra attention. So either she was taking the 4 to execute them or taking the 4 to
Actually, you mean sacrifice or utilize as
whatever,
yeah.
something, yeah. Or she was taking the 4 for like extra lessons or something, like another trial or something.
So you're saying either 1 and 2 it didn't work on at all, or it worked on very well.
I'm fairly positive it's worked on well for those 2. So she either took the bottom 4 to try to get them to that level as like extra magics or whatever, or she was taking them to fuel something. Perhaps that's how she makes the balls. I don't know.
We when we found the priest, the orb was floating in the air above him and force changing him. Is it possible that in trying to test this, we might actually be helping conduct her experiments rather than just seeing if they turn?
It's possible, which I assume is why we're doing the priest first.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure exactly still how all this works, whether the orb actually is just conducive to the change that's already there, or if it's actually bestowing the curse itself.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, of course. She says she's with you the whole time. She says, hold on a moment. There was another orb with the priest as well. So there were 4 small orbs then. There's small.
5, 7 had one that we destroyed as well.
Okay. I'm just thinking that there might
Didn't
be.
I have pieces of that?
Yes, you do. She says, I'm wondering if there is a significance to this number, right? You had 5 orbs, and you're saying out of the 6
5
children,
fingers.
out of the 6 children, 2 are definitely good for transformation. You have the priest, and you have 7, so that gets us to 4. Then why is there a 5th orb? Is it a backup? Is that like to have one in case like your tool breaks, you have another tool on hand, or do they have another one because there's another person it's meant for?
Or one it's already been used on. Perhaps one of the other staff at the church.
Well, great. Now I gotta check every single fucking person in the
The other,
building.
the other prisoner that was at the prison.
Hmm. No. Well, he did try to murder his grandfather.
There's
have-
also all
I'll
the
have him
people that
round
lived
up.
around Grundles that seemed fond of her.
Everybody's been fond of Grundle for years.
Who would make the most sense? What do all these people have in common so far? What does Seven have in common with the priest and the children? Just a convenient lab rat, perhaps? Or is there more to it?
No, Seven went to her to exchange a curse for another, it seems.
So perhaps we need to go back to her place and look for some kind of a list of
There's no-
clients or something?
There's not much left there, though.
There were the details that you had of the
destroyed.
stuff that came from the bed.
The bed?
Oh, we have those scrolls.
Oh yeah, the scrolls.
You
with
can
the
read them, right? You were the only one that could read them, or was it Atelia that could read them?
That's true. You
I think it
were
was
the only
you.
one that could read them.
Scrolls?
Yeah,
When you
no.
were in the bar, I think we went and searched the house and we found scrolls.
Oh,
and
No, they
here's
were
so my character wasn't on
downstairs. We
screen,
were the
though.
ones that went upstairs. I
I
think Derb, you still have those.
What language are they written in?
We don't know.
Elder speech, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have elders.
I
I
think
think-
meta
I
we
think-
don't. Meta we know, but I think in game we don't know.
I think it's Rena is the one that can read them.
Elder speech wasn't an option when I was creating my character.
Hang on, let me
so-
call Atelia's cell phone.
No, I got it right here. Elder speech. Yep. Bloop.
Damn, that's a fucking language.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
She speaks Common, Milfgard, Elder speech, and Dryad.
Elder speech, also known as boomer talk.
Hmm.
So basically, being on Facebook.
Oh, dude, social media burn. Nice.
Got it, dude. Silence
If
brand.
the priest was working with Grundle, he might be able to read this. We'd have to trust him, though.
I don't think so. No. He didn't seem to know what was going on.
We'll have to find Atelia then. That seems contrary to what this episode exists for.
What do you mean by that?
Episode?
Is this
I don't
the
know.
episode 2 of the Distractable podcast? Because
Coming Monday,
yeah, it's really good.
May 24th.
I have to say, I downloaded it on all of my apps. It's
Did
really
you?
good. Yeah,
Did you know it's on Audible? I found that out today.
Listen, I've been
Bro, it's on Audible?
It's
Seriously?
on Audible.
I've been playing it for the prisoners in their cells, and it's kind of keeping them happy. You know, things are working out pretty well.
Audible's like a serious freaking
is that
podcast
Derb?
place.
From Distractable?
From Distractable.
You ever heard of a teratoma?
What is the teratoma, by the way?
Wade doesn't even
You
know.
go ahead, Wade. Yeah, go ahead, Wade.
I'll send you a link. Let me find a good one.
Yeah, just send him an image.
It's like a blue waffle. Have you seen blue waffles, Scott?
No.
Pat, why don't you send him a picture of that?
No, I'll let
What
him
was that
Uh,
Google
picture you sent
I
me?
really
Bessie?
wish
Why?
I hadn't image searched this again.
Oh, that was Rena.
Oh,
You said you wanted a picture of Rena. I sent you a picture of Rena.
gotcha. That was totally a picture of Rena. Yep.
Scott,
You can
I
just
need
take
you
a
to
look.
look up what a blue waffle looks like. It's like Eggos.
Google blue.
Anywho.
Oh, you put it here. Gotcha.
Did you
No,
just set? You put in the Google search. You didn't even
Yeah.
put in the link with. That's
Wait, did that not link just straight to images?
Oh my
it-
God.
God damn
What
it,
is
Messy, it
this?
does-
There's some pictures here that are genuinely upsetting. What is that? Okay, I can't look anymore. What is that? What was
Wait, what did you send him?
What?
I sent it in the chat here.
Oh my god, that was like genuinely upsetting. Like,
So a teratoma, for anyone who hasn't Googled it yet, is
Oh, is that what you
like
showed,
a,
Wade?
oh my god, that was
Yeah.
horrible.
It's like a.
Oh,
it's like
Messi,
a
you
They're
should
basically
tumor.
tumors.
It's a tumor that grows organs, as well.
Okay,
As,
okay, wait. Scott needs to see
Hair,
the blue
teeth.
waffle now then.
Yeah, hair, teeth. You know.
Oh god, that was
Eyes.
that's some
Messi.
horrible stuff.
Messi, link
Jaws.
the blue waffle.
I'm not linking the blue waffle.
Oh
Link the blue
god.
waffle.
I'm not linking the blue waffle.
Come on.
Anywho.
Oh my god.
Text Rena. Ask her what it is, Scott.
Yeah, I'll text her right now. Hold on. Where's my cell phone? Wait. Oh, that's right.
Send her one of
I'm on
those
a call.
voice memos.
Hey, Scott, we're playing a game. God damn it, Pat. Why'd you send him away?
Probably, bro. You good?
I think it's funny.
Hey, Rena, it's Scott. Just wondering if you know what a blue waffle is. Okay, hope you're having a good vacation. Bye.
Hope you're having a good vacation.
Someone just left the call.
Yeah, that was his phone.
Did I accidentally hop off the? God damn it! Oh, it's an iPhone feature. Whereas if you lock your screen while you're on a call, it ends the fuck. It's so fucking annoying. Give me 1 second.
Maybe we
Like
should
you
have
could.
played the game that we're playing.
I like that Derb Longbit's frame is just the top of Wade's head.
It's actually kind of accurate for me.
Fixed it. Oh, hey, Scotty D. What's going on?
The thing,
What up?
when you get turned on, that's the view your dick gets every day.
That works better.
Does it?
Thanks for the thought, Wade. Yeah, appreciate that.
You're welcome. If you were a penis, that would be like what you would see all the time.
I did text Rita though.
Freed from your
I'd be
prison.
frowning though. I'd be
Oh,
disappointed.
you did text her.
We're looking down like, ugh.
All right. I texted. Yeah. I asked her what a blue waffle was because I have no clue. And because the text, I'll actually go to my watch. So my phone's over there. All right. Cool.
You get a response during a business meeting.
I think she's like with her family or something like that. So.
She's in Vegas.
Oh
so
God!
She's in Vegas.
Look, hold on, Grandma. Blue waffle.
You're gonna look it up anyway.
And Grandma's like,
Move
"Oh,
on.
sweetie,
Scott,
let me
just
tell
look it
you
up.
what a blue waffle is."
Scott, just look it up. It's a food.
No, I'm gonna wait for the surprise.
Okay.
A food. That's kind of a way to say it.
Yeah, see, it's literally a blue
We should
waffle.
move on.
All right.
Oh,
It's not-
we got
it's-
these scrolls we can't read.
It's not like an ookie cookie, is it?
What's an?
What do we do with these scrolls we can't read
Okay.
and the weird hair that ties them up?
All right. So where were we? I'm trying to remember where were.
What are we gonna do with these scrolls we have?
scrolls? There we go. You don't keep them with you, do you? You left them back at the house, or did you bring them
I've
with
got
you?
that storage chest, the ender chest I can access from anywhere.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
What
So
was this,
backpack.
Minecraft?
Yes.
Minecraft.
I open up my backpack of not holding.
yep, and you can open it up and kind of like look through the stuff. And unfortunately, you don't have a Talia with you to help kind of like guide you through all these different pieces. So of course the what's her name, the captain says, I'm not going to be able to read any of this. It looks like gibberish. Is this a real language, or was Grundle really going off the deep end?
This is before she, well, she wouldn't know that.
Or
so
she went
never mind.
insane.
I don't think they know she went insane. So-
She's always been like this.
There you go. Yeah.
Welcome, I got you.
How did we not get to tell you to read these by now?
You're all preoccupied with Messi being useless.
I'll tell you why.
No, she rolled to see it, and she rolled low, I think.
Let's move on. We'll
Yeah.
get to that next week.
Yep, that's fine.
We can like
So-
find a
Without-
book and we'll be like, oh, we should read this book. But I low roll and like, I forget how to read.
So what else do you need
Too
from
many
me?
words.
What else do you need for me to pull off this ritual? Is there any other supplies that you need to get your hands on? Is there any, maybe more chains? Maybe a crossbow? Well, another crossbow.
I'm not sure we're gonna need another one of those.
She says, "Don't look it up."
Damn it, Rita, what the fuck?
Okay, well, boss said don't look it up. That means
Okay,
don't look
you
it
just
up.
do everything that she says.
You're gonna
Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
you're gonna believe her?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy.
listen, I'm gonna
She's
call.
rolling persuasion right now. Are you falling for that? Is your
Yes.
DC low, bro?
Yes,
She's rolling deception.
Mhm.
She's rolling deception.
If I have to choose between believing Rena or all three of you combined, I am definitely in the Rena camp. Like,
What if I
Mama
say I
didn't
agree
raise
with
no
Rena?
fool.
What if I agree with Rena? Then who do you believe?
I still believe Rena, and I'm suspect.
believe me.
I think you're pretty sus.
I
So-
got a feeling it's whatever side I'm on he doesn't believe.
That's honestly usually pretty fair.
Kind of there
Yeah.
with Pat too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely Pat too.
Would I lead you astray, Scott?
Yes.
Would I lie to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Would I lie to you?
Yeah,
Would I
yeah.
lie
Would
to
I
you?
actually?
Pat, when I say you're the best person here, understand that that's a very low bar. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait.
Wade's top, like, his podcast right now.
Yeah, his podcast is
I mean,
number
it's-
one on
it's number one
Spotify.
in
So
Spotify.
considering what you just made
and
me
it's
look
on
up.
Audible, dude. It's on Audible.
hey, did you know it was on Audible? Did you know? Did you know?
It's everywhere if you look hard enough. Distractible. It's not true. I lied to you. Just
It's on my ceiling.
Can't believe you lied to me.
look up and it's just our faces.
I would never see. Tyler believes me.
Tyler doesn't believe you. Tyler, what's a blue waffle?
All
right,
right.
so-
So the scrolls.
Can't do any fucking thing with the scrolls.
Oh,
Move on past the scrolls.
Is there anything else?
Read
Is there
them.
anything else I can provide for you? Anything I can get?
You don't know anyone
Coffee?
who can read
Foot
this
massage?
language, do you?
Want me to take your pants out for you, Dorian?
I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing a dress.
Even better.
God
She's
damn
like, she goes, you know, I have a rather dirty prison cell. If
This will be
you
the
keep
second campaign where we leave
Clean it up
Pat's
for me.
character behind to have sex.
the second?
Yeah, he had to have an
Yeah.
orc baby once.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Actually, does do one of your men know how to cook up a hearty meal for three?
There's a kitchen 3 feet to our left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't cook very well, so.
Don't you worry. I can cook for you.
He just
A
made
maid
omelets like.
and a chef.
Do you remember Dorian's cooking with you like 2 seconds
It was
ago?
literally like
the fuck up.
8 to 10 hours
He
ago.
was throwing
She-
omelets on the
She
ceiling. It was-
obviously wants to help more, so I'm trying to give her something.
Oh my goodness. We could find where Grundle was going. We could do all this. Can you guys cook for us?
They're going. They're
To the
looking for
guard.
Grundle. They're looking for Seven. They're gonna take the children out somewhere out back, and they're doing
They're
all
going
this shit for us.
Outback. They're going Outback. Give me a blooming onion.
And they keep asking if they could do anything else, and I'm like, yeah, you could. But if you want, you could cook us up a steak. Oh,
Can you make some
Food's
chicken
made for
cordon
you.
bleu for us, please?
She
I will
shakes
make
her
you some
head.
blue waffles.
She shakes her head. She says, "I'm sorry. All I have is Kiki Moron Blue."
I'm gonna make you some blue waffles. It's so good. Blueberry flavored.
let's move on.
She says, "You want blue waffles? I can get you some blue waffles."
Oh God. Oh God.
I would
look it
love to
up.
move on to anything
God,
else.
look it up. You don't know. You don't know what you're saying.
That makes it that much better. Is I have no
No,
idea.
it doesn't. No, it
No,
doesn't.
It
not
works.
make it better.
It works.
Yeah.
What you said works.
Please.
Good. Hey Dorian, why don't you go?
What kind of topping?
Why don't you go?
What kind of topping would you put on a blue waffle, Scott?
Personally, I prefer whipped cream on my waffles.
I would have it no other way. You'd like a little bit of cream on that, huh?
Absolutely.
Can we go on break? I don't want to be here right now.
Dorian, why don't you go? She's offering her blue waffles, Dorian. Why don't you go partake in the delectables? We'll wait here. You could just let us know when you're done.
Ask Rena if it's acceptable to put whipped cream on a blue waffle.
Stop tying Rita in all this. She's in Vegas
Wait,
trying to
Scott,
gamble her
does your
life
wife
away.
know what a
So these scrolls.
Tell her to look it up.
Brittany, are you watching tonight? Oh, by the way, Brittany said that her favorite shows to watch were Wednesday night and Friday night. And if you do some simple addition or division, you realize that there is a common denomination between Wednesday nights and Friday nights, and that's I'm in
Rena.
both of those camp. Oh, well, it was you and Rena. It was, but then the conversation.
Not
kept
even
going.
that Scott's there.
No, never mind. My wife doesn't care about me.
Dude, those lake bits were so funny. That was hilarious.
He does
Everyone
like
in the LI
watching
Discord,
1/3 of the top
that was really
podcast
funny, right?
in the USA on Apple and
I
And
watched
Audible.
and on.
Did you know that Audible?
So these scrolls.
You guys know it's on Twitter videos?
What?
That was called Periscope or something like that, wasn't it?
That's the live streaming thing. I don't know if that's even a thing anymore, honestly.
That died like 10 years ago, dude. What have you
Wolfhound,
done?
I'm trying.
Distractible Twitch VODs? When?
When there's an official Twitch channel, I guess.
Is
Coming
there-
soon?
Is there a distractible YouTube channel?
I think we have the IP for it. I don't think we've posted anything yet.
You think you have the IP? Well, now you've just announced it.
Look,
so-
there are people that
Hope you
have
do.
people that have people that know Mark that are doing stuff. I don't know.
You're also someone that knows Mark.
Yeah, but the chain of information doesn't flow super well.
Excuse
It's
me.
kind of like hitting a clog.
Wade,
like hitting
before
a
you,
teratoma in the pipes. You know?
So it's like
'cause of-
putting cream on a blue waffle.
yeah, absolutely. Wade, before you sit here and try to showboat who you know, I also know people that know Mark. So
I want you to know, on my 25th birthday, I hung out with Mark for 1 hour in Valheim. So I'll have you know. Kind of a big deal.
You know, the first time I met Mark, I was like, hey, man, what's this game? Is it kind of like League of Legends? And he's like, it's Smite. Stop talking.
That's right.
Smite's a good
That
game.
was exactly Mark's first words to me.
I watched him
Um,
fuck a giraffe with the rhinoceros.
excuse me, in real life? What are you into, Wade?
You still have that on your computer, I bet.
That was
too.
2 computers ago.
still have
Yeah, he
that.
always ports it every time.
Was that the first time you met Wade's friend Mark?
Oh God. He
He
was
was-
recording in my office and he's like, Wade, come in here. And he downloaded a game called Yifalicious on my computer. And it was a
That's great.
physics-based sex
I'm gonna
animal
look it up.
game.
Yifalicious.
Physics
You'll
based.
look that up, but you won't look up a blue waffle. Smell my hand, dude.
Lucious.
Perfect.
Smell my hand
Right.
right
Nope,
now.
I spelled it wrong.
I'm shocked.
I wrote
If you wish upon a star.
Furry VI Love Simulator. It's a VR love simulator.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
18 plus
Anyway,
warning. I am
about
18.
these scrolls.
Oh boy. Download now. Hello. Dynamic YIF engine.
Can I use my scope to
Hello?
read?
There's some serious side boob on that. Just saying.
Wait, can you put your crossbow in my mouth, please?
Too late.
Can you put me back into the bag of holding?
Open here.
I want to go back.
We're going back.
You're going back.
You cut out. You're just like, "Meow."
First comes the dirt. First comes you.
Hey guys,
And
welcome to
dirt.
LI. Did you know we're not on Audible?
And the worms and the dirt.
Did you know we're not in the
Tommy
top
Stool.
100 podcasts in USA?
And Kami.
On Spotify
Popo.
or Apple?
I think number
Wait,
Oh.
number like 15 on Twitch for Dungeons and Dragons.
true. Let me check the stats on that, but why don't we continue while I look that up?
Like number 15. Only 1/1000th the size of number 1.
How many scrolls were there?
3.
That was 3.
Well, there's 3 scrolls and they all are wrapped in hair, right?
Yes.
Is the hair different on each scroll? Maybe like the hair matches up to one of the people?
Scott, I got some bad news. We've dropped to number 20.
Oh no.
We're gonna drop even fucking further if you don't answer my questions.
I'm trying. So you said does it match any of the people? Go ahead.
You think it's possible to tell if
She
whose hair
shrugs.
this might
She
be?
grabs all 3 bits of hair and walks out of the room and goes into the
What
office.
the fuck?
well, I guess she's got we need to know which hair
Should we go? We should probably go with her, I guess. We should go with her. Let's go with her.
it was like a bundle of hair, right? Not like just one hair.
No, it's like bundled.
Yeah, it's like you guys realized it was
So
tied
I'm
up
assuming
like
we
a
gave her
rope.
like a strand because I would have wanted to keep some of it to eat with
No,
each scroll.
remember the hair made like a twine. Like you realized it was a twine, and then I think it was messy. It was like
it was enough
"Don't
to be
tell
like
me
a
it's-"
rope.
Yeah, it made
Yeah,
like a
but
twine.
each scroll was wrapped in a different one.
Correct.
Yeah.
And Wade's
My
like,
question
don't
is,
mess
is
them up.
Yeah.
So she grabs all 3 of them. You know, she has 2 in one hand and 1 in the other hand. She goes walking. She just gets up and walks out of the room and goes into the room of the office. Just one or multiple of you go with her.
Yeah.
She goes into the office And he kind of like, as you walk in, she's already walked over to him, where he's looking up at her. He's like, what is it? And she just grabs him by the head of the hair.
Did we untie him?
No. She grabs him by the head of the hair with one of the hand that has only one bit of thing in it, and she kind of like forces his face down very forcefully to the desk. So it hits with a loud like thud, but not like smashing his face, just hitting it hard against the desk. And then she holds out the hands with
Where are the other hairs going?
With the two hairs there, and she holds out the one that like she's like leaning on him with the one here, and she's looking him over, and she looks up at whoever followed in first, so whoever that is, and says, "Which one you think looks like his?"
Hey, Derp, can you bring your scope in here?
Investigation, I think, is because it's more finite, but you can do whichever's better for you. Not with the scope.
Why can't I look with a scope?
No. So there you're like,
I can see the hair a lot
hold on,
better.
I can.
Yeah.
Telescopes aren't for micro viewing.
In emergency situations, they're functional.
I think he just needs to accumulate by standing a little bit further away.
That's a pretty good bit. Can I assist him?
Well, you can obviously investigate as well.
Can I assist him?
There, hang on.
No, he already failed.
Wait,
Alright.
let us.
What
we
the
have so
frick,
much luck.
man?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Looks like nothing to me.
You could have
You
rolled
want me to
perception too,
investigate?
whichever one was better. It was perception or investigation.
They're both 0, so. Oh no, my
so
perception's
Derb's
1.
like, that one looks like it might be right. And she goes, are you sure? Nope, hold on tight. And, Messi looks and he's like, oh. She'll look at Dorian.
Um,
Dorian, she's looking at you.
I realize that. You said perception or investigation?
Whichever one was
Correct.
hired.
Hmm?
Don't you investigate me.
Why not?
Don't you.
I clicked
I'm
it. Okay.
related to Epstein.
Oh,
Do you want
A
to look
luck.
that? Do you want to do a
a luck.
do you want to do a big luck? Like a big,
No.
thick, fat luck?
I'll do a d6.
That's what I did.
Well, you and Wade are even. Do you want to modify that in any other ways there?
No.
Okay. So with your 14, you guys are like, the two of you are kind of agreeing. I think this one might be it. And she nods and says, yeah, it looks like it might be the one. And, lets him kind of get back up. There's a little bit of gray in it and whatnot, because remember, he's older. And she says, and she looks at Dorian and gestures towards the guy and says, remind me to get you his blue waffle recipe. It's really good.
It is.
miss. That's a miss. That's incorrect usage.
What it is.
It's straight bussin'.
Strike the you out of here.
And so,
Scott, just look it up for me really quick.
Rena, I'm sorry.
He's about to. He's fucking about to.
BLU.
Well, don't do it on your computer because the reflection in your glasses might give it away that you're not really looking it up. So.
Blue Waffles food. Blue Waffles Kellogg.
It was blue waffles.
Blue Waffle. Blue Waffle. What does Blue Waffle mean in dictionary.com? Okay, dictionary.com. Slang word Blue
Please
Waffle.
do not reflect images in your glasses.
Blue waffle is a fictional sexually transmitted infection, STI, as believed to both turn. Oh.
The tone shifts.
I'll put whipped cream on it, he says.
I thought they said it was fictional. I've seen that.
I love the image at the end of the dictionary.com where it's like a very dissatisfied emote at the very end of the description. Makes
But
you
no, I
pretty.
don't go looking at blue waffle on dictionary.com very often.
Yeah, I don't know why you go to dictionary.com. That's kind of cringe.
Blue Waffle was originally a bait and switch
So
shock
these
website
scrolls.
that was first uploaded in 2008, according to Know Your Meme, and just consisted of a close-up picture of what appears to be a.
So these scrolls. Priesty boy, do you speak this?
Nope. Why do you keep talking about the scrolls? We're not even looking at them.
Yeah, right. Look at him.
Any
So I was gonna
way
say,
to get away from this conversation. I
so
guess.
when you guys kind of agree that the one with a little bit of gray hair into it might be the one, she gets up and walks off.
Thank God. we supposed to follow? Shouldn't say anything.
I suppose we should.
All right, let's go follow.
Let's.
Do you think 1 and 2 will be the next ones? What are the names of those children?
Margaret and Thatcher.
Greg, Kelly, and Michael.
There's 3.
Tom and Jerry Kids.
How about Skitsy and Castiel? There you go.
Who
Let's
the
grab
fuck
2
names
names.
their kids Skitsy and Castiel?
Well, they don't have parents anymore, so I guess that helps.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Rip orphans.
No offense.
Nah. Okay, we're following her into whatever room she just went into.
Yeah, she goes back into the room, you guys, where we had the scrolls and everything sitting there. And she'll, kind of go back to where she was standing, and says,
Oh.
"That answers one of them. If we find
Sure
Sven,
doesn't have bear traps, but he does.
if we find 7, then we can figure things out with him as well."
At least we know why 6 was afraid of 7.
Okay, dude.
7,
that's-
8, 9.
So, anything else we can do? Since you have to wait for a telly on this one.
I guess
Where
not.
can we find you?
It's one of those things where she's like, "Anything else we can do?"
Twitch
And
the
then
TV.
you see in the background the sun just kind of goes, "Foom," and the moon comes up in the sky, and she's like, "Oh, it looks like I should probably be getting out of here so you can do your experiment. I will only
Good talk.
be on the far
What
side
a
of
quick
town.
day.
On the far side of town, in case you
Quick
need
day.
me." She's like, "We
Wow,
traveled."
Ma.
She's like, "We walked all the way in the next room and back."
Dorian's been
nighttime
making
now.
omelets for about 16 hours.
She goes, "Don't worry, the ladies that run this place, I have them preparing blue waffles for you downstairs.
You-
So actually,
One for
I think-
each of you."
I think Kellogg's
got
does
these
make
rations.
Eggos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually made blue Eggo waffles, Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the blueberry.
I saw that.
Blueberry, but they called them blue waffles.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I saw that. It was part of the
So-
dictionary.com.
In the downtime that we have here, I probably would have asked the staff if there was anyone that was being weird, or anyone that they had known from the fucking monastery. What is this place? An orphanage? Is it just an orphanage?
Or
No,
It's
no,
also
it's
a
a
werewolf
church.
testing facility and a
It's a,
church.
Okay.
it's a
and a
church that
kitchen.
was being used as an
kitchen.
orphanage because you needed a place to
And
put
a
the kids.
military
'cause they-
barracks.
Okay, okay, I got you. All right. So then I would have asked if anyone else at the church had been visiting Lady Grundle often besides the
And the
the
medical
priest
center,
and
excuse
the
me.
children.
There's a lot of blue waffles that need attention here.
If we kill everyone in here, we could take this over for our home base.
Ooh.
good.
Oh.
I like
We
the way you
already
think.
know the kids
There.
got like he didn't. Oh no, he gave you. That was a different house. I was like, didn't he give you some pretty good stuff? But that was another kid.
Yeah, those are different kids. If they're dead, we could take over their house.
I
Definitely.
mean, if
Wait,
you're-
weren't they in the orphanage?
No,
No,
they were by Grundle's house.
Oh God.
Actually, no, they were near here. Their house was
Are they
in the
near
same
here? I mean, Grundle's house is near here too. No.
Grunzel's is a different, like Thorpe or village or whatever near here. This one is the same Thorpe or village or whatever that boy lives in. He didn't have a family or whatever, but he was like, I think I can take care of things because he was a little bit older. And Rena was going to try to take them to be witchers, and then she was like, but don't actually do it.
Disaster averted. Okay, yeah. So I would have asked if anyone else that they had known of, other than the priest and whatever children, when they were sick, had been going and visiting Lady Grundle.
She says,
So a priest, a prisoner, and a child walk into a witch's hunt.
I don't think you
What?
understand. Everybody visits Lady Grundle. If you have a tea that you want to get your hands on that's a little bit more hard to find, you go to
Was-
Lady Grundle. If you have
Did
if
anyone-
you have a sore tooth, you visit Lady Grundle. Everybody visits
the-
Lady Grundle.
Did the priest seem to be? Guess we could have asked him. Okay, thank you. And then I go and I ask the priest, who's all tied up still, with his forehead got like a desk mark in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would just go in there and I'd say,
Look, I made it disappear.
is there a sixth?
Huh?
A fifth?
Six.
A fifth. We know there's a fifth. Is there a sixth?
Sixth what?
Experiment.
Someone like you? Yeah.
I don't know.
You were the one keeping track in the logs in this book, were you not?
Yeah.
What did the numbers mean? Why would she take 3, 4, 5, and 6 and leave 1 and 2?
What does it mean, Mason?
She wasn't supposed to take any kids. I told you she was acting strangely. I have no idea why she was taking the children. I don't know. And it was not a part of the plan to begin with. I don't know.
So we have the 2 children, you and 7 that we know of. But there were 5 orbs that we found. I'm assuming the orbs were tied to an individual. So who's the 5th belong to, and are there more?
I didn't know how many orbs she had. I wasn't a part of that, and I don't know. I honestly I have no idea.
I'm gonna insight that.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I say, can I insight that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, but
Do we get advantage since we got him earlier online to us?
No.
no.
Oh, that's on a
Almost,
that's
yeah.
on a 20.
No,
that says
no,
20.
No, it doesn't.
That's
It says 8.
On
That's
my
close.
screen it says 20.
You know, your screen's broken. Whack it. Just kind
Your
of
dick's broken.
you know,
Whoa!
Kind of destroyed him. Gee.
Oh,
it's true.
got him.
It hurts. Wait, can you massage it?
What?
Wait, can you massage it? It's broken.
I've got a #1 podcast on Apple and Spotify. I've got people that massage other people's dicks for me now.
wanna have your people? Call
I'm
my
on
people?
Audible.
Sorry, I don't do that anymore. I'm on Audible.
And it's on Audible.
Can we just get a T-shirt of you just saying that? Just and I'm on Audible.
It'd be really funny if it turns out you're not on Audible.
Yeah, did you cross-reference that before you said it 25
I don't even
times?
know for sure for an Apple and Spotify.
I know you're on Spotify.
Oh, I thought you were
I know
looking up
you're
Apple too.
I feel like I'm being lied to, and people are just finding screenshots of Photoshop. Be like, look, Wade, you're very important.
Oh wait, actually, I think I saw you guys on Ashley Madison.
Wow, are we #1 there?
Oh. Hmm.
I hope it's not.
Wow, was that a boring joke for you, Pat? I'm sorry.
little bit. I didn't sleep last night. My apologies.
Just kidding. So, anyways, back to the thing. Nothing. You guys, you believe him? You have no reason not to.
Of course
There's
we don't.
every reason in the world.
Well, we have no reason to think he's lying. It's not like he's lied before.
He cracked once. But been through a lot, so I think he's at his limit still. Okay. Do you know if can you describe to me the experiment she performed on you when you were found by us?
Or rather not.
Okay,
then.
There's
Innocents
either
could
about to be a
die.
lot of death and bloodshed, or possibly we can avoid it all entirely, depending on what answers you give us.
It was,
You wanted these kids to have a better life. Is no life at all better than, well,
Shitty one.
she just took bits, not so gently, said words, used herbs. There was the orb.
was the orb already together, or did she make that?
She already had it together. She had already put it together, but I wouldn't be surprised because she used to ask me to collect things before, clippings, stuff like that. you can deliver them to her. Of specifically those two that you had mentioned. So it wouldn't surprise me that first all the kids, but then later on just those two. So I think I think she had already made it with whatever she needed to beforehand. How she got those things from me, I don't know, but she is cunning.
We've been through this. We know better than that.
I think he fucked her.
She trusted you with the Seven's orb. You threw it in with Atelia when you tried to trap her in the jet out back.
His
You
was
have some knowledge of what you were doing.
his was different. Once we knew it was working, she was trying to. She said she was trying to change it. She thought she could make it better.
Better in what way?
I don't know much
I'm gonna
about
use the
how
bathroom
this.
really quick.
I don't know much about how this works, Pat. I don't know how much about how this works, but I know that once she made it work so that he transformed, last month, the whole thing that happened where he busted into there was the alcohol and all that. Once all that happened, she started taking his orb and again started doing experiments with it. She said she was trying to enhance it. That's why it's so large. She was trying to make it so it could make him stronger or different in some way.
When we smashed his orb, he turned back immediately. When we smashed yours, you didn't.
I don't know, but again, she was different when she did her experiments on me compared to before. Before she would do her stuff, but I never witnessed how she did that until she did it to me. But everything in the past that she did, she seemed to have like a clumsiness to her. When she did her experiment on me, she was very steady-handed, focused. She seemed just mightier than usual. She wasn't the same Grundle, as I've said many times before. She was different.
The notes you
I
took.
am back.
I was gonna say, do you like the pattern of the skirt before he sat down? Yeah, I saw that too.
It's pretty hot, right?
No,
Yeah, do it again.
It wasn't hot that you did it. It was hot how instinctive it was for you.
I didn't. I just sat down.
Sure. Check the clip.
Looks good though. Yeah.
The notes you
beautiful.
took. What was different about 1 and 2? You took these.
I was told to write down all the details, and she's the one that numbered them.
1 and 2, are they
Separate insight to see if he's lying about this knowledge.
God.
are they do they act different than the other children? They come on different circumstances, maybe found differently, or
All that stuff is listed inside the notes. You can see all the differences listed right there. I don't know the significance of those details. I'm not a part of that portion of things. I had my part, she had hers.
Crazy, you'd risk so much trying to give these children a better life and didn't even care to know what was going on.
I knew it was going on. I just didn't know how it was going on.
Then you didn't know.
She's old. She knows so much more.
I guess you did know. Fooled me.
These arguments. She's old.
she's the bad one, not me. She's
Like the
old.
epic rap battle whenever Hannibal Lecter and Jack the Ripper are fighting, and Jack's just like, "I'm real," and like that's his big like fighting line.
You only exist in the pages of a novel.
You're real. She's old.
Well, I mean, Imber understands what he means. Magic is so horribly complex.
Right, her
like,
age dictates on how much like forbidden knowledge she kind of has.
has been able to amass over the many decades.
Would Dorian get would he understand that to a degree?
He understands the general idea of it.
Well, I
you know
mean,
what
because
but-
I'm old, right?
but-
Not by her definition of old.
No. But also Derb would too. Derb knows that you can know how to be a smith. You can, but unless you know what the fuck you're doing, and you don't know what you're doing by just like reading
Forget
about
Derb's
it.
84 years old.
You don't do it by just reading about it. You do it by repetition over the like you hone these skills. Like all three of you guys have crafts that require a lot. And this guy is somebody who's been involved in this experiment for like a couple months. He doesn't know shit about magic. And he's not a mage. He's not like you have to say he's a priest, but he's not like a D&D priest.
Who actually knows if he understands it? He just watched her do it, right?
He was just a part of the plot. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You still think with his level of sharing, he might have asked like, "What do these numbers mean?"
What do the numbers mean, Mason?
She'd say,
20
say-
fucking 3.
she'd
They're
say
all 23.
the order. He'd be like, the order of what? Then I'm going to take them. Okay. Why? You ask a lot of questions. Do I need to go and get somebody else?
And there it's getting dark. Dorian, do you think we should
I think there's one more thing we should do before we begin tonight.
dinner?
I was gonna say, see the children and
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
make sure
You
they're
can go
okay.
see the children.
and-
I'll start dinner.
The
I'm
captain
not
will
good
say,
with kids.
Captain will say, after we're done making the steaks and chicken cordon bleu that you requested, I figured you gentlemen can help me make an okie cookie.
Yes, sir.
I thought you'd left. Are you still here?
Did we pay you to leave?
Didn't we demand you to leave?
Okay. Derb, do you want to help me with the speak to the children? I'm not. I don't like kids. I don't do well with kids.
I can do my best, though I think Atelia was getting through them better than anybody, but we can try.
Okay.
Granted, I guess she was
Let's
trying to
see.
get through to Grundle herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see what we can find out.
Dorian would ask if you'd want him to accompany, but other than that, he could just start on food.
Yeah, I'd love for you to help.
I suppose food can wait then.
Yeah, perhaps a musical entertainer like yourself might be more relatable to them than a smith and a doctor.
I'm gonna go get him locked up inside of the shed. She says and grabs him by the back of his head, like a head fistful of hair, and like hoists him up from the seat. And he's
Kinky.
kind of tied up, but you know.
Hair pulling.
And she drags him out the door and to go bring him to lock him up in the shed. If one of you guys want to accompany her, you're more than welcome to.
I
Is
might
the
at least
priest
look
that
and
she's
make
taking?
sure that
Mhm.
they get out there okay. I'd probably at least look and make sure they get out there okay, because we don't want to.
Yeah, I would probably-
Well, you're going to the
walk them-
kitchen anyways. You can go look out the back. Like
what I
literally,
mean.
Derb
I'd
could
just
sit
go
by the
peek
back
out.
door down the scope, pointing it at them.
Oh, I'm finally allowed to use that. Good. Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, cool. So they're like 100 feet away, and he's going to use a telescope to stare at them because that makes a lot of sense. And he's going to stare at them out there doing
It's
that.
more so just in case he's like and starts to Hulk out. I can fire.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So she locks him up inside the thing and looks up and actually sees Derb from across the way and says, Derb, it's starting to get pretty dark out here. I'm sure you have your own stuff you need to get going. Anything else you gentlemen need? Well, she says, anything else you boys need?
Just make sure he doesn't get out.
She shakes her head and says, I'm heading out, as you previously had asked. Enjoy your cookie. Sorry I couldn't have it. And walks...
You can have our cookie later.
I will make waffles.
Perhaps
Shows-
you two should speak with the children and I'll stand guard just in case. If his experimentation was different, I don't want to risk him possibly turning.
The children can't have waffles. They're on a restricted
know.
diet.
They're not old enough yet. We know.
Maybe I'll hope he turns and rips my head off so I never have to hear that sentence again.
All right, Dorian. If you want to do the honors here, and
Lead the way.
yeah, whenever you're ready, just you go ahead first.
No, I insist after you.
I think I think you should be the one to greet them actually. So
Very well.
He walks in. Hi, kids.
That's exactly, yeah, let's just make that canon.
Oh, does the clown walk?
Every
like
band
the
I've ever
Bulldogs?
gone to see, when they come out with their instruments, they're like, Metallica, yeah.
Welcome to the You're Welcome tour.
Oh, Tyler's
Sleep
there?
with one eye open.
Oh.
Rubbing your pillow tight.
I'm
Oh.
scared.
Yeah, I think I am too. Why are you
I'm not
gripping
gonna
your?
lie.
Are you biting your pillow tight?
No.
if Metallica came out in full clown garb, that'd be so sick.
They've done that before, actually. Not well, I guess clown garb. They dressed up like members of Slipknot, and they like did this prank with Slipknot where they ran around while Slipknot was playing, kind of like banging on their shit as well. Then they took off their masks and it's just fucking Metallica.
That's pretty cool. And then they sued everybody in the crowd for listening to their music. So the
That's
Dun,
good.
dun,
What's wrong
dun.
with you?
Ah.
Said Slipknot is good. What's wrong with you?
I was talking about Metallica. Yeah.
That's Napster stuff. I get it. Ha ha ha.
Tyler, what are you talking about?
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, watch the tour doc. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, anyways, back to you guys. So, you make some waffles and eggs, and
Go ahead.
No, he was saying when he came out talking like a clown that was you. That's what he was referencing.
So, anyways, you make some waffles and eggs. You guys have some food, and eventually, like I said, the guy doesn't transform out there on his own. You know, she leaves, the guards leave. He
Damn.
doesn't transform. He's just out there going, "Hello, it's been a while.
Yuck, 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 yuck. I'm a werewolf.
It's cold out here."
Older out here.
And then cut back to us busting open the door and clown garb, jazz handing.
Jazz
Yeah.
handing. Hey, kids.
Careful. I threw out my wrist doing that.
Let me performance my jazz hands. Ba-boom.
I brought you
They're
some
very
crusty
entertaining.
burgers. I can't do it. How do you do a crusty impersonation? I watched Simpsons and like
You gotta like.
You don't shower for a while.
I remember it was
Hey.
very like smoker kind of voice. Hey, kids. Kind of like something like that. Krusty
Yeah.
had like a really deep kind of like crusty voice.
Sideshow Bob. Who voice acted Sideshow Bob?
Oh, God.
The scrolls.
There was a famous actor that
Yeah,
did
it was,
that.
it was
as well.
somebody
these
pretty
scrolls.
like pretty awesome voice acted Sideshow Bob.
That's
the
cool, but I don't think it
scrolls.
was anyone in this room.
Kelsey Grammer.
that
Kelsey
did that.
Grammer.
Those kids.
That's right. It was Kelsey Grammer. Oh my god. So,
Guarding
think
the
it was-
prisoner.
I don't think
So
Kelsey
they're
Grammer is one of the children in this room, so why don't we
Actually,
start there?
that
I really
one's
hope they're
Kelsey,
all
and she's
peeing in
working on
there.
her grammar. Thank
really,
you.
Really hope there are peeing in there. It's really cold
She
out
has a
here.
book.
Whoa,
named
whoa,
Fraser.
whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't want to know what the
Role
children go
playing
to.
in
Okay,
there.
thank you. I really hope they are
Hope they're
peeing
rolling
in
their
there.
fucking
Like, that
persuasions
is
and performances in there.
fucked up, Wade.
Oh, look, I have
Hope
the
you'll
book
shut
and
the
I
fuck up
found
and
number
play
1
in
and
there.
2. Look, number 1 and 2 are both present in this room. Why don't I speak with them and
Ask questions. Go ahead.
roll detect magic first?
Yep.
I haven't used my 1 innate 1 a day. Have I?
No.
I don't think I have. I'll do that.
Would I be able to assist them? Not in detect
It's my
magic, but
innate
like
one.
questioning them and stuff.
Yeah,
like
go
that.
ahead. Ask questions. You do
I-
not detect magic, to be clear. Sorry, you do not detect
Okay,
magic.
hold on. My
There's
cat's
no
are
magic
about to fight.
detected.
No magic detected. Well, I mean,
wouldn't know that,
there
but-
is. There's the magic auras that you see on your persons, like by the aura.
Right. There's magic auras on us, but
Yeah.
not from them.
Do
Okay, that's a good start.
Do the balls have a magic aura around them?
I don't think they did.
Not yours, Wade. Everyone else's.
Oh.
Your balls are pretty magical to me.
Forever alone.
Okay.
But
So,
on Spotify and Audible.
Dorian, you talk to them, and I'll make sure with a medicine check that they're not hairy or something. I don't know. have
What?
have
What is happening?
I'm gonna test
werewolf
to see how hairy
claws
you
or
are.
something. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
understand?
No.
My first
Okay.
thought whenever I get a doctor is, Doctor, how hairy am I?
Not very much, Wade.
The doctor
Um,
the doctor gets the lubricant and says, "Let's find out."
I meant more like,
And just
do they
rubs
have
your
big
head.
fangs? Are their eyes like a Witcher's eyes? Do
Are
they
you
have
like
claw hands
Bigfoot
like
Harry or
me?
like Robin Williams Harry?
Do they have tattoos on them or something?
Do their
like
claws
magical
hang
tattoos?
low? Are they furry
Nothing.
with the fro? Do they have
Okay.
a
Nothing.
long tail? Do they smell just like a crow?
Messy. To your ability to perceive, they seem like
Yeah.
children.
So no magics, no
You know,
special
I'm sure all my
markings.
talking would that. What would my talking be? Would that just be a performance kind of thing?
You already did a performance. You went in with your jazz hands. You blew up some balloon animals. You made.
Damn.
I didn't know bards are actually clowns. Hey kids, I'm Bozo the
You
Clown.
pulled out your loot and your balloon animal pack that you got from Circuit City, Party City.
I pulled out my unicycle and I just started like riding around the room.
Welcome to ye old Circuit City. We do not have anything magical or electrical at all.
Everything
because
must
that's not a thing.
go.
I'm at Party City, okay? Whatever.
We have
Ye
candle
old
wax.
Circuit City.
Fucking screw this up already.
You guys want to see my cats fighting in the corner?
No. I think I failed my persuasion.
So back to the game.
Okay.
You go in there.
Whatever.
You look. You don't. They seem like kids. Like so many of the details that are written inside those books, Messy, were innocuous details. There are things that you guys are looking at it and you just don't know the significance of them. You just can't put two and two together. I mean, maybe
Okay,
you
I'll
could
give up.
have if you were halfway decent with
Dorian
Arcana
would
checks, but
notice-
you're just trash at that stuff. So
This has gone by a while. Maybe Messi would have to answer this. Would Dorian notice that you're obviously back to normal and stuff like that? It's been like a couple of hours since
Oh,
you've been
yeah,
back to
I
normal.
would've-
But would I have noticed like a
I think he
light
told us
switch?
he had his memories back when we first were interviewing.
Yeah,
him.
Right,
when
right,
we
right. But I'm
woke up
saying like,
in the
would
morning.
I have understood like you were not present? Another version of you came in, kind of a thing.
I don't know. Would you? Can you guys stop fighting through the fucking door? That's what the
No.
door's for.
If we weren't picking up any evidence from all of this, Dorian would probably try to like whisper to you while they're playing and stuff. I imagine they're just doing whatever kids do. Dorian would kind of lean in. Do you think they may have, I don't know, lost their memory on everything that happened? Do you think they remember everything? You seem to remember your thoughts on not being present.
Do you want to ask them?
Dorian would just be kind of like lost in thought. Like, I guess I could ask them, or I could get into their minds. Because I mean, like,
Maybe
one of the
just
kids,
ask.
one of the older ones, goes, "What is going on? Like some weird stuff happening. You killed Grundle."
How does she know?
would they be like
Damn.
actually upset about that?
They saw you kill.
They
Grundle.
seem kind of like really upset about
They
it.
s-
They saw Grundle
Oh,
impaled.
well,
There were
yeah,
four children standing
were
there
they
watching
there?
us beat her into a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you follow her into the woods?
We didn't beat her in a tree the way that Scott described it because he didn't like my description of it. I kicked the tree and that fell on her.
a tree. My worst nightmare.
Remember my Naruto running?
No, that was
Yep.
terrible.
Did you do
Now,
it in the
just
dress?
imagine that with my maid outfit on.
Yeah, I am. Stop fighting.
I'm just one hell of a maid.
So why did you killed Lady Grundle?
Lady Grundle was kidnapping you guys. Do you know where she was taking you?
I mean, I know she took us because they told us. Everything's kind of weird. It's hard to remember that time, but you killed her and nobody's telling us anything. Why was he brought outside and put in the shed? Why did Lady Grundle take us? Why is Lady Grundle dead? Why does everybody keep dying? And what's going on? Who are you weird people? And why do you keep coming here? What's going on?
I'll let you take that one, Dorian, if you don't mind.
I was gonna say Dorian would probably just look to you.
We're both looking at each other.
Yeah.
Derb's like,
cold out
let me
here.
get on your level. Steps up to the children.
Gets a stool. Well, the priest and Grundle were being bad. They did things that weren't supposed to, things that are illegal, and we tried to stop them, and we ended up having to fight. And what happened to Lady Grundle was not
Awesome.
what happened to Lady Grundle is it was unfortunate. I'd say.
She was not a good person.
Told you that the first time we met her.
But
You're
nobody's
right, though.
telling us anything. Why are we? Are people going to still be taking care of us here? What's going on?
Of course, you'll have all the help that you need. No one is abandoning you.
And
We're
why does
trying to-
everybody else get to have blue waffles and we don't?
Fuck's sake.
I
They're not
you'll
healthy.
learn about that when you get older.
They make you sick. You eat too many.
Dorian's just like, do they?
Good question, kid. Moving on. Now, what was your relationship like with Lady Grundle? Was she nice to you?
One of
She
the
visit?
little kids says, relationship. And like, Lady Grundle's not my girlfriend.
That's kind of a big word for 14th century children. my
Are
my
you
dad
going
makes
steady?
wheat. Derp,
My
shut
dad
up.
makes wheat. Is that what you said?
That's all the words they know.
My dad makes wheat. That's all the words that they know back in the olden times.
That's all they did.
My
Hi,
daddy
what's your
owns a
name? My
Thorian
dad
Pale
make
Ale.
wheat. Oh,
It's probably a
I
major
guess
export
we will
in this
call
area.
you Will Wheaton.
Oh. Wait, don't make that face. Please.
Okay.
Dory, why don't you talk to them then if you're gonna be so judgmental?
Dorian would just laugh, judgmental.
I mean, I can fast forward this for you. The children
Please.
don't know shit.
Okay.
They're
I
children.
didn't think they did. They're children.
Yeah.
They're lying.
Like, so they were trying
Tortured
to.
They're
Did-
lying. Yep, they
Did
know. They have
Lady
a whole
Grundle
different
do
agenda.
anything weird? So it's like, sometimes she would help us out or check our boo boos and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, she didn't do anything weird. She never did anything weird to them. Yet, obviously, they were about to be an experiment for turning them into werewolves.
Right, but that was recent.
Yeah.
Dorian probably lean into Ember and just say, "I think this is a waste of time. They seem to just be normal kids."
That's good. We should move on.
I thought I was the one outside.
You guys actually hear outside, ow! Ow!
Really?
Ow! Ow!
More dogs. Damn. Shake my head. Smell my hand.
It
Damn
smell my hand.
corgi infestation around here.
Ow!
Oh. Where corgis? All right. Well,
There,
thank you for
corgis, I
your
see 'em.
time, children. I'm sorry we couldn't be
Ow.
more help. We have a mission to do now, so
We
take
have
care,
a
sleep
mission.
tight.
Don't let the
Guards
bed
should be
bugs
posted
bite.
by your door 24 hours a day, and if they're not, let us know so we can bribe more people.
One of the kids says, "You told all the guards to leave?" Yeah, another kid says, "That
Did?
was creepy."
Did I do that?
Yeah, you guys literally told all the guards to leave this place. Because if they witness a
shit.
werewolf transforming, things would be that they could turn into one.
Oh. Oh,
We
yeah.
told them
Yeah,
we
that's
didn't want
funny.
them.
Why did you guys
Yeah.
convince? Like, couldn't she watch this?
Uh,
All right.
What's good for the party is bad for the party.
Yeah,
Seems-
transparency is a really bad business decision. I agree. That's not how
It is.
corporations work.
All right, let's go.
no,
Kill
they
a
hide
pri-
hidden fees around from
Cure a
everybody.
priest.
Can we be like
Let's go
Witchers
cure it.
Incorporated or something?
Let's go cure the priest, please.
So you go to the priest, and you guys go outside, and you look at him, expecting to see the werewolf out there, and he's just standing there, still checking the chains. And he's like, "Finally, you came. It's cold out here. I'd appreciate it if we can go back inside."
Which ball's yours?
Um,
So did we get the balls from Rita? We did, right? We did.
it's
Oh,
broken.
the
It was
priest
smashed.
orb was destroyed.
Right. Oh, well, I guess we'll just use whatever we got. Just hold one out.
I don't
If it
think.
works.
Do we have a ball?
I thought Atelia had them, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
We
thought
got them.
Adelia had them. I've got
got
the
them from her.
remnants of them.
tossed in like a sensu bean bag as she ran away.
But again, remember, Messy, you need them to be transforming when they're an actual full-blown werewolf. These aren't werewolves yet. I mean, he's halfway there, so maybe you need him to be transforming. The children.
Oh,
Maybe
he's
we need to-
halfway there.
I thought we didn't want them to be full blown werewolves because it's easier to cure them when they weren't.
Correct. If they are full-blown werewolves, like 7, though, you need to do it when they're transformed. You can't do it just like random
We
Tuesday.
can't transform them when they're not transformed.
Hold on. Let's take it back a step because I feel like you're confused. 7 is a full-blown 100% definite werewolf. On
Who was
full
able to be
moons,
We fought
transformed with the
him
ball?
at
on
his
full
peak.
moons, on full moons, he will transform because he's a werewolf. He also had a triggering device that can make him transform as well.
At will, at somebody's will.
Correct.
It didn't need to be a full moon.
The priest is not a full-blown werewolf yet because he hasn't experienced his first full moon. So he's just kind of like in this weird metamorphosis experience. So things are different with him. The children haven't even gone through that yet. So again, the curse on them is the weakest.
So they are cursed.
Correct. Well, as far as you understand, yes.
I knew it. Meta knowledge.
Well, I mean, that's how werewolf works. It's a curse.
The hell
Or-
the fuck do
or-
you get him to turn?
Or a transmitted disease.
We
if you're
have to
into nibbling.
wait.
I thought we had a thing that
I thought
we
the
could
orbs
do.
was gonna, I thought the orbs would
The
transform.
orbs
so
in
we
theory
cure them.
could the orbs in theory could do it. So you could totally grab an
That's
orb
what we're trying to do, isn't
random
Okay.
and
But
try to activate
Talia
it.
has orbs.
So you go get
it?
Atalia.
No, she tossed them like sensu beans. She's like,
Atalia-
Yeah, we got them.
Yeah,
now.
Atalia comes back right as you finish having the conversation with the kids. That's fine.
Oh, what did you do
Oh,
today?
hey,
Talia?
Talia, I didn't know you were
Figure
pooping
that
for
out
so
another
long.
day. Oh, okay. Bye.
She says, I was looking for 7. I found tracks, but I couldn't find them.
Oh,
would
Scott,
you come back
didn't
without finding them?
Ah.
For those of you
You
guys that
gotta
don't
let her
remember,
roll.
7
sounds like
like
something you
totally
wouldn't do.
ditched out when we rode out to where we fought Grundle. On our way back, he totally dipped.
She said, because we don't know what's going on here, and I couldn't exactly leave you all with a group of potential werewolves to hunt down one.
We just need the balls.
She says, I always have your balls. She hands you yours.
Thank
with
God.
our balls combined, we are
Atalia's
Captain
bitches.
Witcher.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Sports Center brought to you by Witcher 5e.
That's not the Captain Planet sound.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
3
dun,
coins in a
dun,
fountain. No?
So you pull out the balls and you walk up to the guy
Yeah.
and go,
Nope, didn't work. Oh, didn't work. Oh,
No, no,
didn't
no, no,
work.
no.
That was a waste of
You
time.
you pull out a ball and you hold it up to the guy, but how are you going to activate the thing?
I throw it at him like a
Holy
Pokeball.
ma!
How did it activate last time?
It was
I
already
guess
activated.
just found it
Shoved
active.
up his anus.
Fuck.
We gotta find
Okay.
it activated. No, the one that was
Um,
thrown in the thing, was that activated too?
It was by him.
Atelia, since you're
great.
here, we have these scrolls.
She says, we'll get to the scrolls later. Let's do this first.
Could be
Not
they
now.
might tell us the incantation to activate.
She looks at you and says, Derb, I need you to sharpen my blades. Let's get through this, and then you can go sharpen the blades while I read
It'd
the
be
scrolls.
real important, Miss Witcher, to take a look at these.
I will absolutely look at them while you're sharpening my blades, but for now, you
I'm
are...
a fucking
Okay,
endless
priest.
DM.
Priest, how do we activate the balls here?
He says...
Shackled in the. How do we do this to you?
He says, I don't know. I don't
Are
know
we
how to
doing
do
it
that.
right? Are we doing it like
Fire.
Grundle did?
You
So
want
how'd you do it?
insight? You want an insight check?
How'd you do it the first? How'd you do it the first time?
Man, I tell you, what if these scrolls had the answer in them?
10.
You don't believe him.
Ooh.
You don't believe him.
What about you, everyone else?
Hold on, I'm going to. I was googling Circuit City apparently at one point. Let me get back.
Is that even still a company?
Ooh,
Hey, you don't believe 'em.
They bankrupted in
14.
2008.
You believe him. You believe him.
I believe them.
So how'd you do it the first time?
He goes, I
Derb, I believe him. The other two, bullshit.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't know how to do this at all. I tell you, he's gonna walk up to him and just kind of like full on, cuff him in the side of the head, and says,
Wait. Can you roll Farina to see if she believes him?
He's like, fuck, but if
remember
she
me?
fails-
I'm the
You
priest
won't fail.
reader.
Scott roll.
Hey, everyone, party! I'm the priest reader. Remember, trust old Derb.
Hey, man.
I read them the first time. I'm reading them this time. Trust old. No, anybody?
see?
Tell you, yeah. See, you believe, but I believe.
She says, she walked up to him, cuffs him in the side of the head, and says something along the lines of, "We're bringing the beast out. We can either do it with the orb, or I can start cutting."
You seem very different than normal. Witcher.
Your
No,
voice has
she-
changed.
She got sorry, like totally like I'm gonna like bring the beast, and
Can you cut my throat
when
before
I-
you start cutting the werewolf? 'Cause,
Are you sick, Atelia? You sound different. She rolls with a
never
minus
mind.
one.
Yo, back to your normal self. Good to see you.
No, that's definitely Rita.
Oh, intimidation's charisma.
He goes to intimidating tricks.
Oh,
Great.
that's awesome.
You should have inspired her. Bard, what the hell?
No, yeah, let me inspire her
Could
to
have
be a
worked
little
with
bit more
advantage
threatening.
again, but she just went right for it. I tell you, you're really not working with your team like you normally do, ignoring the scrolls and just going for the thwacks.
It's like someone else is in your mind right now. I don't.
They're doing a real piss poor job. It's like they don't pay attention to their own campaign or something.
The scrolls aren't important. You're literally doing the experiment right now. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
we're definitely experts on the experiment. If only information could possibly that we don't know what.
but
it's
he
contained.
doesn't know anything about the scrolls. She cuffs him in the side of the head. What have we tried to say for 25
We
minutes?
don't know what's in the scroll. It could literally be like, in order to make a
26
werewolf.
minutes. Where's my timer? And
I have a valid argument. You just don't want us to know what's in the goddamn scrolls.
yeah. So, because that's next time when Rena's here, so she can break that down. So, anyways, she
Rita is here.
Oh no, Atelia's here.
Atelia's here.
Rita's in the bar.
Rena's
Unless she's a werewolf.
She's bringing drinks later. You cracked the code. So, anyways, you
Bringing drinks later is the sleeper agent wake up phrase.
So the scrolls, what if they tell us how to make the werewolves come out?
she cuffs him in the side of the head, says the line, and his response is,
Why does she keep hitting them? It's like the 8th time she's done that.
Atelia, what is going on right now?
Like that episode of SpongeBob. What color's my
We
underwear?
have a
she
possible
picks up
solution.
Derb and starts battering the guy with Derb.
I'm not just, ow, sure why, ow, you would be ignoring possible, ow, clues to solve this. It seems intuitive.
Looks up at the hole in the roof and throws him out the hole in the roof. And then the guy who's now
Nerves blasted off again.
and as the guy's like
in the scroll.
as the guy's like face is broken and bloody and his arm is snapped and stuff like that, he's like, you just touched them with it.
Think, priest, think! You said
What do
broken
we
up light,
do?
so I did the invincible meme. If you guys
He
haven't seen
starts
it, sorry.
speaking in elder speak. None of us know.
Damn it, I knew he'd speak that the whole. Can you read these scrolls?
Okay, I'm like, well, shit, well, it's not gonna
Can
work.
you
I roll
read
all
these
balls to his
scrolls?
fucking head, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, shit, it doesn't seem to be working. Seems like you gotta remain in this until you hit the full moon, and we have to do it on that day. Okay. Is that about right, Scott? Is that it?
Can we reverse?
You touch
Tally
them
Mom?
with oh my god, you touch them with the thing and all of a sudden it activates and it starts transforming.
Damn! If only we thought physical touch to try that early on.
Yeah, we already did that.
Might have said that in the scrolls.
It doesn't say it in the scrolls. Scrolls have
wouldn't know. We're not
nothing
allowed to look
to
at it.
do with the
I think it
orbs.
said that in the scroll.
Nothing
Look
to do
at
with
it,
the
turn
orbs.
upside
We
down,
have it
says
also
the
on
Scrolls
Don't
have
know
to
what's
do
not
with
in the scrolls.
previous
Don't
curses, which was already said like 8 sessions ago.
The scrolls just
sessions
labeled
ago.
will not help with werewolves. Damn it.
in tiny
Disclaimer.
elder speak.
The fine print.
Open at the close of the campaign. Damn it.
Best used by March 15th.
Do not use
Oh.
before June 5th.
Made in China.
So he starts transforming.
Made in Taiwan.
So he starts transforming.
Oh, hey, we did it. Oh, I'm back now. I got back from the roof. I
Oh
got from-
shit!
Uh,
wolf.
First transform. Oh, thank God we have the scrolls.
Messi, do your embed two thing.
Derb, I'm so distracted by you fucking up my name. I don't know if I can anymore. I'll cast remove curse. Yay!
And because it's 5e, it just works.
Yay!
It's like
He's all
Fallout
better.
76.
Bless my soul.
16
Embed was on a
times the
roll.
detail.
I didn't need
He's
to.
just like,
I was trying to answer the question.
Yeah, what happens to him? So he's like turning, he's like, and he's like poof, poof,
You
like
know-
arm
you know
hair
what?
everywhere.
You guys won't let me answer anyways. I'll let you describe it.
I just see
No.
Hod Tower there touch this man and just like, it just works. 16 times of removing the curse.
Bear, you're as different as Atelius today. What is going on?
14 times the detail on the scrolls.
The scrolls. We're not to look at those.
The Elder Scrolls, get it? Because they're in Elder Space.
I've got them here, but there's an invisible wall in the campaign right now. We have to unlock this later.
That's DLC. Unlocked by the season pass.
So when it just works, that leads you to believe that you can probably do this with the children as well. But the children haven't been fully transformed yet. Their horrifying experiment wasn't done to them yet to make it fully work. So you
So we
might
gotta figure out how to do that.
you might just be able to cast remove curse on them to successfully remove the curse.
I wouldn't know is the problem.
Well, there's a way to find out.
No, because I won't know even if I do it. Because
So
we've
you-
already
We
done
do
that.
remove curse, then we perform horrifying experiments on them and see if they turn. If they don't, we know it works.
We're just
They
like
were never
Lady
a werewolf.
Grundle.
No, the
Yay.
answer is
Maybe
simple.
the
We get
scrolls would tell us.
we take child 1 and 2, we strap them to a table, and we hold a little ball above them until they turn into a werewolf.
I feel like we need to understand what the scrolls
And we
say.
cure
I feel
them.
like this is like a manual.
Okay, let's see how to. Oh, it's in French. Jesus.
God dang it.
Which page is English?
Why wasn't there Google
Fucking old thing.
Translate back then?
Oh,
God damn it.
Witcher.
Scott, great campaign so far, man. We good today? Is that it?
Scott's like, why are we even
We literally hit
fucking...
an invisible wall. we hit the barrier of the game.
Whose idea of it was to play today?
Yours.
Steve.
It's your idea.
Thanks for
You
watching,
got in the call.
everyone.
You're like, so what we doing today, boys? I don't fucking know.
That's exactly what happened. He's like, you guys know what we're doing today? No, and he's like, fuck, what?
Well, who took
What are you
notes?
gonna
The one person that's not going to be here. Well, dang.
Well, I mean,
Shoot.
The DM has notes.
Only she can
Well,
read
then
the
you
DLC scrolls.
All that happened, and then we were like, are we still good to play? And you're like, I don't know. Going in 5, 4, 3, and then we just went.
Yeah,
It was the exact
jerking
conversation.
off and we went live.
Yeah. That was it. He did the countdown immediately after telling us he wasn't sure what we were doing.
Vid,
We've
the
been
only
very
thing you missed
distractible. It's time
were
to get back on course.
Vid. The only thing you missed were a couple of blue waffles. Back on course. So,
Jesus Christ.
do you try to get some? Do you try to go and cast a spell on the kids, or do you leave it be messy?
I am gonna have to figure out how to get them to start turning so I can be sure that the remove curse works. Because I'm not sure, because the last time I did it on 7, he turned into a werewolf anyway.
To be fair,
Let's play
be
The Witcher
fair-
without The Witcher.
well, hold on. First of all, 7's a full-blown werewolf, so you know for a fact full-blown werewolves it doesn't work that way. That's already been discovered. These children
Yep.
are not full-blown werewolves, so you don't know whether or not it would work. But the
Doesn't
only
matter.
person that knew this experiment, that you knew that knew this experiment, was killed.
I know!
So
And
how are
wrote
you
it
gonna
on
figure
the
it out?
scrolls,
Which
on
I
the
don't know!
scrolls.
The one person we didn't just knock out and drag back.
I'm gonna... Okay, let's... I mean,
Do you have
Just
revive
touching
the
the
dead
ball turned
perk?
him.
Can you do that?
if just touching the little changey ball to that guy made him change, then maybe we just touch
So
the
you
little
walk back
changey
to the
ball
child.
them.
So you go back. You're like, hey,
I'm not gonna do it in like the room. Hey, kid,
come here. Yeah.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Werewolf.
Hey, kid, do you know what these scrolls say?
Can you read this?
He's like,
So you're
Whoa.
saying there's a chance.
no.
Okay.
So
Okay.
We have to buy the battle pass to unlock this content? What the fuck?
But it's cool. We've already got the level to get it, so we can, when we buy it, we retroactively get all that. So.
Okay, Bethesda.
all right. So he transforms back, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck did you do to me? Oh God, oh, I hurt."
Made you strong
Welcome.
to survive in this harsh world, and then took it away.
Oh,
How do you
What?
feel?
like shit.
Well, glad
take
you're
you off the
back. Can you
chains
read
now,
these
if you-
scrolls?
Shut the fuck up. We can take you off the chains now if you'd like.
You're
Um,
sure it's done in Bear?
Yeah, he's back to normal. Here, takes the ball again. See, nothing.
Nothing happens.
He's just sitting there like, oh, and you're just like rubbing a ball on his face.
Oh, really?
There, Derb, you want to try?
One or both?
I guess I'll tap, tap, tap.
Both of you rubbing the balls on his face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derb, you want to get on this?
Derb's on this.
Derb's already
Other
on
than
that.
I
that-
meant
getting a little
Dorian, do you want to
sweaty.
get in on this?
Nah.
Okay, because Italia is going to give you guys some space. She'll leave you guys in the
touching-
shack, in the love shack.
Touching these with our bare hands doesn't give us the curse, does it?
I hope
Well,
not.
priest.
Derb's gonna put his gloves on if he's gonna touch one.
I'll be fine. If I start turning, I'll know what to do. Just like every other time a curse happens to me.
Sit there and make us deal with it?
No, I know how to solve it immediately without
Oh.
any issue.
Hell
Unless,
yeah,
of course,
kill
I
me.
I'll know
forget
what
my
to do if I
memories.
get cursed. I'll leave my entire team for 3 sessions.
So you guys go back into the house. Actually, as soon as you unchain him, he immediately tries to run away.
What a
who,
bitch.
who wants to handle it?
Derb, can you bramble shot him?
Should we just trip him first? Should I try to trip him as he runs by?
Oh, he's getting away. Bramble, you'll have to bramble and
I
shot him
think
now.
no. As soon as I see him trying to leave, I'm just gonna make him start laughing.
No, I was just gonna stick my foot out and save us a lot of.
That was
Your
his
foot's
Joker
like
moment.
that big.
The priest just had his Joker moment.
What? Does that just? Can I put my leg out first, like I said I was gonna do?
Or-
It's too late.
Or what if
He's
what if
like-
you cast hideous laughter on the priest and his laughter is just
That's about right for him.
Then we know we should be playing D&D on a different channel.
Okay, okay.
If you run a
Dorian-
D&D channel and you would like to have our services, please, for the love of fuck, save us.
The priest is like laughing for like a full minute, and we're like, "Okay, Dorian, turn it off." And he's like, "I did."
I didn't even activate it yet.
You're still going.
I used detect thoughts to see if I could read the
Literally
the
just
scrolls
put my
through his
foot out.
eyes.
My foot is right here trying to trip him.
Okay, athletics check. And your stubby feet.
Thanks, DM. You're more of a DM than I've ever had in this game.
You're welcome. Athletics check. Opposed by his acrobatics.
Hell yeah.
The priest's acrobatics is probably like a +0, right?
He's wearing robes. He's worn out. He's probably fatigued.
Yeah,
from
you know what? I'll give him.
transforming and
I'll give him a
going back.
-2. I'll give
I'll
him a
bet you
-2.
he has disadvantage on this check.
No, I'll just give him a -2. You're good.
I didn't know you were the priest.
To stop him, can
After-
I throw the scrolls at him?
no, you'll break him. After
They're
he
useless
falls,
anyway. You just
no,
told us
no.
they're useless.
After he falls
Why
because he
is
gets tripped.
Messi the priest?
After he falls because he gets tripped, then you cast his laughter on him.
I
Okay.
don't think that was. We had him.
Atelier grabs him by the scruff and drags him into the house and locks him in the pantry.
This is legit pissing me off.
Why does the pantry
I
have a
want to
lock?
know what's on the scroll.
Oh,
And
children.
you'll find out next week when Atelia's here. Derb can't help it.
Yeah.
But wait,
Everyone
won't
won't
be
be here to
here.
know.
Messi,
Great episode, great
do
episode.
you want to try the balls on the children? Orbs. I'm going to say the word orbs.
Yeah, that's better.
Cut and paste.
All right, let's. You know what? I got a
That's a
spell
clip.
slot. What do you guys think? I got a spell slot.
when you were #1 on Spotify?
Yeah, before I showed up on this shit show. This just took us down 4
put the
notches.
balls on the children.
I'm gonna be honest. I was a big fan of the Distractable podcast, and then I saw Wade on this really terrible D&D stream, and the DM was just making all kinds of rude references.
Yeah, we were actually
so
258 viewers away from staying #1 the second week, but for some reason they all stopped watching.
Yeah, Joe Rogan takes the throne back, and we're back to the dogs, you know. So
Back to poverty. It's like they're handing you like a $10 million check, and then like they see the show and they're like, no, please.
You didn't say the magic word.
they're handing you the check, and then Joe Rogan drives by in a convertible. Hey, I'm #1 now. And drives off, and they start chasing after him.
You still haven't answered the goddamn
We're
question.
Yes,
touching the
but
orb.
just #1, and somewhere not with the other kids.
The
that's fucked
shackle,
up.
shackle shack. Shackle shack.
Scattle shack. The shadow
Child does not transform. Oh god,
Oh,
taken,
okay,
it's
okay.
taken 2 hours to get here.
Great.
The
Well, now
child
what the
does
fuck
not
do we do?
transform.
So they're probably
Maybe
fine.
just try your thing anyway, and
We did. I just did.
well, no, I mean, the
just
remove-
try remove. I mean, is someone gonna? I mean, okay. I mean, like, are we worried about it? Okay, I'll
That's
do
the
it.
whole reason we're
Well,
here.
we have a whole book
I'll
that
do
they've
it.
been
I just-
experimented on.
I'll do it, but again, I can't confirm it's gonna work or not. So,
Well, we'll know in a
Well,
few days.
it's 5e, so if there's cursed, it automatically removes the curse.
Except
Just
for
okay.
when a werewolf is transformed, except for the fine print.
yeah.
That's actually in the fine print of werewolves.
Yeah, the fine print of the scrolls we're allowed to read.
of werewolves, not the scrolls.
All right, I do it to the
What
child,
do they mean,
Yep,
Mason?
and then
How
Number
would
two?
we know that? Meadow, how would we know
and
that?
I got.
was
Well, I'm out of
discussed
spell slots.
8
I'm out of
weeks
spell
ago.
slots, but shh. I'm out of spell slots, but with flexible casting, I'm allowed to use 5 sorcery points to make a new 3rd level spell slot. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to cast it again on child #2. So that's both the children and the priest. Cured.
There you
Did
go.
it, boys. It only
We
took
did.
us
Well, we
until-
still have 4 more children to worry
2.5 hours.
When
Oh, yeah.
and then he just goes around and goes, and peace be upon you, and peace be upon you, and peace be
Hits them
upon
with the
you.
orb, and it's like,
And you, no peace for you. You need to figure out this like toothbrushing situation first, and then and then that's
And for you, only death and destruction in your wake. And peace be upon you.
Yes,
And we're done.
pee on me.
do they have any like? Is there any sign that something changes whenever he does this to one or two?
nope.
Their heads don't like spin. They're like, fuck me, like puke vomit or anything.
No,
Yeah,
curse,
they're-
the curses are way more subtle than that. If they were
Yeah,
that overt, then it'd be
Yeah, they
easier.
go sleep with me. They're not so crass.
So, anyways, why don't we? So this is meant to be only 2 hours today because all of us have a secret
We
thing
did
we
it.
have to go do off to the side. But every time they ask the question,
That is the best segue of all time.
Can you guys believe that we haven't found out what these scrolls do yet?
I have to believe.
the children's suffering is ended. Okay, it is over. The plot has been discovered. The spells have been
See you guys next
cast.
week.
Grundle has been stopped. Oh God.
This was really well written, Scott. I really
This
loved
was.
this.
I was trying to get here 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, you were like, "What's happening in this game again?" As you were like smoking weed and injecting
That was-
alcohol.
That was 3 hours ago.
Oh,
Yeah, about 3 hours ago.
Actually, hold on. 3 hours ago was what, 8:28? I was literally at that moment waking up from my nap because I took a 20-minute
And
nap to make
now-
sure I
Gotten to
could survive
sleep.
tonight.
I haven't gotten sleep either.
I was at work all day and I streamed from 7
Yeah,
a.m. this
so was
morning.
I. I was at
So-
work all day too.
Did you stream from 7 a.m. though, Pat?
I mean, I've been up for
I took
like
a big pee at 7 a.m.
37 hours now.
There you go. 30
I had to fit into this dress.
I got
Pat,
to get
you look
breakfast from
great in
Chick-fil-A
that
today. I got
dress.
2
Ew.
chicken biscuits.
Ew. No.
Can I biscuit your chickens?
Yes. But that face especially. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Oh, I get to chicken the biscuits of the #1 podcast on Audible and Spotify and Apple.
My Twitter profile, I added 1/3 of Distractible podcast in there.
Oh wait, what? On your what?
My Twitter profile. I just want to
You
see
should
if
just
that would
pin
verify.
it. You should pin it to your Twitter forever.
I do have a Distractible thing pinned.
Do you think you could take that and send it to Twitter and say, so?
I tweeted at them, but they ignored it like they've ignored me for the last 10 years.
The
I
weird
honestly
thing
don't know if
is,
I want to be verified. I just like the meme.
I
of
saw
fighting for it.
I saw the tweet that you did yesterday, but it didn't at least I didn't see it at Twitter.
I
guess
added
missed
them.
it. Oh, you did? Okay.
I added them today whenever we hit number 1 on the Joe Rogan one.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the one yesterday.
it was really weird. So remember, like a couple of months ago, like every 2 weeks, I would like tag you and like tag like Twitter verified Wade, and I was like, I will tweet every day for Wade to be verified, and I did it for a while. Somebody tweeted that to me like yesterday before you even tweeted out that you wanted to be verified, because I think you said that this morning.
Oh, it was earlier today.
It was just a weird coincidence because I got a notification. Somebody tweeted that like Wade should be verified. Why isn't he verified? And I was like, wait, what the heck?
I don't
I
know
love it
what
when you
their
see
thing is.
people that have like no exaggeration, like 100 followers, and they're verified because they like work for Fox News.
They
or
work
something.
for a company.
Yeah, and then you have Wade, who is like big numbers, big boy numbers, and then it's like they're like, yeah, but who are you? It's like,
Who's anyone in this world, man?
yeah.
We're all just bodysuits walking around till we're food for plants.
Not even that, dude. We're a little like what 3-pound fleshy, like
Look at way more than that.
hitching a ride on like
No, you're not
A
just a
meat
brain,
suit.
man. You're not just a
yeah,
brain.
pretty much the brain.
No, you're also your whole like microbiome that
No
affects
brain, break skateboard.
I mean, you need your gut bacteria. You need every aspect of your nervous system to. If you were just a brain, you wouldn't be you. You would be very much not
You're a
you.
brain in a
Like,
vat.
Most of the many of the chemicals that your body needs to even transmit its hormones,
Its signal.
and its signals, impulses, and whatnot, comes from the gut biome. Like you need it. You need it. We're a symbiotic creature. But here's a real question. Man. Am I just an ant, a part of a colony that's just, doing its job? Are we really just
You're doing it
one
really
big
badly, if that's it.
meta organism? Just all of us? Humanity is just one organism. I'm just a single cell.
Here's the
moving
real
along the
question though.
body of
Why'd the chicken
humanity?
cross the road?
Oh,
As Chris would say, because.
I hate Chris. He's the worst.
Because.
are we
He's
supposed
the
to go
worst
do
and
our?
It's not funny.
I don't know what the hell we're doing, man.
Are we supposed to go do our secret thing now?
I don't even know. I don't remember what the secret.
Let's
Well,
was.
it's not a secret if you keep
Are we
fucking
launching a
talking about it.
podcast? I don't know.
Hey, we're entering the competition, boys. The LI podcast.
We're gonna show those distractible fucks who it really.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, let's
I mean-
overtake.
I'd fuck one of them.
You
First
imagine-
Joe Rogan,
later,
then
Wade.
Distractible Podcast.
Can you imagine launching multiple podcasts where you're just competing with yourself for number 1? Damn it, I'm number 2 of those fuckers.
Wade when he goes solo.
Oh, is Wade the Beyonce?
I'll just
He's
be
waiting for his
Ibble,
breakout moment.
the Ibble podcast.
Who's the diss? Who's the
Mark.
track?
Oh,
Bob's tracked. He keeps us on track.
Was he?
Probably not. I think
As I
anyone-
said, we need to get Bob on this D&D campaign.
Real quick
he actually,
question.
I think
Wade.
he almost did one a long while ago, but then obviously he's a very busy person. So
Quick question, Wade. Is this a true story? Because I remember you telling it to me once, but I don't remember the details, and I want you to retell it right now.
Great. If I told
did
you
you-
in private, I can't wait to hear it out loud in public.
When you were on tour, and you guys slept in the bus, did you sleep on the floor of a bus?
Well, yeah, we had well, I didn't sleep on the floor. There was a time where Bob slept on the floor. We had
That's what it was.
on the very back there were like 2 like couches that you could sit on, but Bob and I were too big for the bunks at that point, so we each had like a little tiny mattress on the bunk things or the couch things, but the mattress was too wide for it, so multiple times he and I both fell off onto the floor that time. And then there was a bus where I kind of fit into one of the bunks, but Bob didn't quite fit as well, so I slept in a bunk, but Bob had a mattress on the floor in the back of the bus, and the window was broken in the back, so we were like, I forget where we were, but it was like freezing ass cold air hitting him. And then at one point, the bus had to slam on the brakes, and his whole mattress went sliding down the fucking hall toward the front of the bus. While he was sleeping. It probably wasn't very safe,
Probably not
awesome,
very
dude.
safe.
but he's still alive. So
How tall is Bob taller than you?
Bob saw
he's got like a quarter inch on me.
Damn. Bob's a tall
Bob
dude.
is scary tall.
I just remember. I also remember a morning we woke up and Mark, I guess, got warm and took off his fucking pants, and they fell out of his bunk and like blew into the back of the bus. So we were waking up one morning, and Mark just hops out in his underwear and is like looking around, and I see him just take off toward the back of the bus to get his fucking pants. Anyway, yes.
Should tell that story.
I just did.
I
Exclusive,
I know.
Tell that story.
exclusive
That's a-
details.
That's a good one. I like that.
Distractable.
Now
Coming now. Out
Apple
now.
TV.
Apple, Spotify, apparently Audible, maybe Google if that's a thing. Google Podcast, is that real? And some other. I don't fucking get a device that can play it on Apple or Spotify, you nerds.
Wow.
Okay.
Help us
Okay,
beat
dude.
Joe Rogan. You.
Let's keep on top of Joe Rogan. It's number one.
Literally, like, no one cared that we had a successful podcast. Everyone was just like, I hope you beat the fuck out of that Joe Rogan guy.
Well, the big question is, now that you guys are number one, are you going to start spreading the anti-vaxxer propaganda?
We
Or
have about 2 or 3 months before we become assholes that everyone hates.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
It's like a grace period where you can change your mind and drop in the rankings.
Okay, cool. So it's like in like 3 months, then you can start saying that.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
So people
That's all
start
we need
hating
to
us
hear.
in about 3 months, and then we have about 2 years before we get canceled.
Gotcha. Cool. That works. Awesome.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make
it was
sure.
laid out in the timeline when we were planning this
All right.
It is on Audible.
Oh shit. It's like what
Hey.
we've been
Apple?
saying is actually true.
You have 4.9 out of 5 stars on Audible.
out. Who gave us a low rating? You fucks. Was it Joe Rogan?
It's
Someone gave you
probably
3
right.
stars. Let me
He's
find
like-
them.
he's like,
Let me
"Shit."
find this fucker.
Jamie, give them
Who
a
they
1 for
are.
me. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, can you give him a 1 for me?
Hey, Jamie. Jamie, you there? Jamie's gone because he's now on the Distractable podcast.
I just lost $30,000 I don't have betting against Gathane. I can't believe I didn't trust.
I can't even find this 3-star review you allegedly have, so I think it's all fake. So
Okay. So
Apple and Spotify's where we're hit number 1, Gathane.
I'm gonna say, Pat, where can we find you?
Where are you?
I've started playing Resident Evil on my Twitch page. So if you guys want, I've been playing a lot of Subnautica as well. What'd you find, Ray?
That's where we're number 1 on Apple.
The vaping fix,
Next to the vaping fix, yeah.
whatever that is.
They're number 2. All right.
bitches.
No one cares about vaping. Vaping's fucking for
What is
shitters
the
and quitters.
vaping fix?
Remember-
You know, things.
I don't know how to use Spotify. Podcasts?
This
It's also on
cringe, you don't know.
Stitcher, dude.
Podcast charts. Top podcasts. Here we go.
Number 1. I think it updates tomorrow for your day 3,
No.
like at
Don't let it update.
6 a.m.
Let's destroy the internet like Tim Apple wanted to do in 1999 before the 2000s. Well, Al Gore's his name, not Tim Apple.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you for joining.
You're on Google
Bye.
Podcasts.
I don't know where it's just fucking search. I don't know where we are.
Fog you, dude.
Don't tell us these things.
No, you are. I just looked.
Hey,
Hey,
At least we
Messi, where
have-
can we find you?
You can find me at destructible.simplecast.com.
destructible.
Oh, distractible.
Copyright
Distractible.simplecast.com.
infringement.
Good old
Fuck.
destructible, dude.
Distractible. What did I say? .simplecast.com. That's it.
And Rena, where can we find you?
Oh, distractible.
Actually, you can usually find me in the toilet. I climb in. It's
I
comfortable
wasn't
there.
feeling good today, so I've been on the toilet all day.
Oh, no, I don't even sit on
Excuse
there.
me.
I
You
just
can find
go in.
me eating tacos.
Yeah, I love
And
tacos and
Rena the
toilets.
Destroyer. I play
Multiple voices
Pokemon.
I can say all at one time.
I've been playing Dark Souls for about 6 years.
Yep, I suck at Dark
Going
Souls.
on
but
year
hey,
7.
I sound like Mickey Mouse, oh!
Today, Messi and I killed 17 Pokemon.
Oh, well, I'm good at the game. Messi sucks, so, it's totally something to do
Fuck
with Dark
you,
Souls.
Rena, you liar.
No, you suck,
Many
Messi.
campaigns. I'm on Scott's
Messi's number
Twitter channel.
one.
I have
Oh,
seven
thanks.
He does his
voices.
job on because he made the world and
Oh,
cares
yeah.
about
I'm
it.
very impressive. I ventriloquism.
In this picture, I'm showing off my phone case, not my hair. Just saying.
Okay, bye!
Hold on. Wade, where can we find you, Wade?
Well, if you guys have been paying attention, let me tell you all
You
about
might have heard once or twice.
twitch.tv/minion777 where I play
right, we did.
games.
Okay, that's kind of a cringe that we all call out your podcast to boost up your podcast and you don't. It's like you're kind of like this.
Well, I mean, the podcast is Mark and Bob and I's like it's a baby. It's our baby. It could literally lead to retirement and happiness and lots of money.
You had a baby?
So therefore, I'm gonna promote something that's only me. I don't want to share my glory with those fucks. So come to my Twitch.
Is that can you find that at distractible.simplecast.com?
No,
Is that
it's
your
destroyable.
URL?
Destructible.
Destructible.
.myspace.com
But
If you're gonna hit him with that, at least get it right.
/ aim, like AOL Instant Messenger.
/aim.
So, and guys, if you wanted to support the stream, don't forget the official OnlyFans is at onlyfans.com/Typhon.
Watch our Patreon videos, you little shits.
Yeah, it's funny because the Patreon
We've recorded
videos,
3 of them for this Witcher campaign, and you haven't watched them.
there's been like a ton for the Witcher
Yeah, we
campaign.
did a bunch.
It's just the past 5 had like 3 views, so I was like, oh, nobody's watching them. I was like, but
Find out what they do want.
But if you
Thanks.
want to support the channel officially, it's onlyfans.com/Tyfro,
It's not right.
TYFRO, Tyfro.
It's patreon.com/Lost Initiative.
Initiative. Oh, that's right. Lost Initiative. Yeah, that's right.
I thought you were
that
going
right?
to plug Dale Rick.
Oh, or patreon.com/Derek. No, TYFRO. Okay, that's how you get there. It's on
Lance,
Fleek.
you're so busy. Are you on like a #1 podcast in the world or something?
All right.
God.
All right.
So
Wow.
busy.
We're never gonna
Okay,
hear the end of
this
this.
Yeah.
This
You
is
know
gonna
what?
be this. I
yeah,
just
you know
returned from
what?
tour.
You guys, I'm gonna come on the show next week, and my head will be like twice. It'll be like, Eric, is that you? Oh, what happened?
Hey, chat. Listen, if you want some premium content, I can just start posting some blue waffles onto Patreon, and then maybe you guys actually.
Night chat.
Can I end the stream with a joke?
Oh, sure. Yeah. We'll listen to you.
Okay, thanks. So Mickey's in court at the divorce hearing, and the judge says,
What am I missing?
Mickey, I don't think we can separate you two over this Minnie being extremely silly. Is that what you wrote here? And Mickey says,
This is fucking
I didn't say-
crazy. Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I didn't say she was extremely silly. I said she was fucking goofy. Thank you.
Oh, damn it! I said crazy.
Yeah, the crazy's not a person.
Oh,
Everybody, let's go share some love with a friend of ours.
Thanks for laughing.
That wasn't goofy. What was that?
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Say, I
Yeah,
tapped that.